things going here. So last time, the group decided to camp within the temple, during which time Kudo had a vivid dream where a strange spirit was talking to him. It seemed to damage him by communicating with him, but he managed to kind of strengthen the bond and resist some of her damage. And she basically said, "This place houses an ancient evil. You killed the guards. You got to get out of here." And Kudo, I believe, was questioning it a little bit, but then, like, when he told everyone, the group basically agreed that falling back and trying to convince the Steel Shadow not to come here was the best tactic. So the group leaves. Let's see. Yeah, you do not interfere with any of the trapped Naga demigod creatures. You go back to camp in the morning and tell Aoife stay away, giving a fairly convincing argument. As far as you know, she bought it, so you're at least hoping for now she does not send her people back there. Though it might not matter, because quickly after returning, the group kind of found a secret way into the forbidden area and staged an ambush on the wizards inside. And that's pretty much where we left off.
Oh, DM notes are really good.
Yeah.
DM notes. What'd you say?
Succinct and to the point.
Hopefully, I didn't tell you too much, but I think I kept
No,
it
you
just the
told
stuff
them.
your group knows.
You revealed everything.
Yeah,
It confirmed my
revealed it all.
suspicions. That
Exactly.
freaking Naga duped me. I knew it.
Bum bum bum. All right.
So we're bringing out Dosha and Volley.
Yeah. So I can. What was Matt concentrating on? Oh, he was doing
Animate
his.
object.
Yeah, so that's going to be unfortunate. So main object's gone.
Oh no.
We will bring out Voli. Put Voli here. I can bring out Dosha. Hang on. So Voli here. I haven't used Dosha in a long time, even as the old white light sight. The dark vision white light.
I don't think Voli's been edited since we were last in combat. Would he have max HP, I'm assuming?
Yeah, he should have had a long rest. Why was he? Oh, he's not at max. Okay.
Yeah, he was at 52.
All right. I can play them, or if anyone wants to, they can play them. I'll play Dosha at least.
I'm cool playing Voli.
All right, I'll let you play Voli. Let's see.
Let's hope he's not right after you like that one combat.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's not the worst thing in the world, because then I can immediately plan the two things to go after each other.
So
Yeah.
alternate world battle where Dosha and Voli were fighting, and the other two are in the background. All right, so I'll roll initiative for Dosha. Go ahead and roll for Voli.
The biggest problem with this is Matt kind of was our escape plan with the submarine.
I mean, we could probably. There are other ways out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. But yeah, I'm just like, ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
I know when you're ready.
So I got Voli. I see Dosha. I think Voli actually. No, he didn't jump to the top. So he is after Eldwin. Okay.
Hey.
Oh.
Alright, so the fight continues. It was. Gotta pull my journal out. It was the 70th of spring at 10:30 in the morning. Shortly after you had returned and started this ambush up. Alright. So let me just get the bad guy pictures up. Just to remind you of. Oh, maybe I didn't show you all of them.
Evoca Wizard?
There's the one guy. Then the one here.
Conjuration Room. Okay.
Oh, and one thing I forgot about The wizards have actually been taking half damage for some reason
What? Well,
in Caverna.
That's a slight detail.
yeah.
Caverna's still
Oh,
injured then, or-
everyone except Caverna. Caverna has not been taking half damage, but the one that was in front here has been.
So the two wizards. that
Yeah,
have
the two wizards
title.
who are not the like the boss person. All right,
Wizard
so
moves.
LJ, I believe it was your turn. You're starting us off. What are you gonna do?
So, what was it? An auto crit since they're paralyzed? Or are they still paralyzed since Sarah's in the background?
I paralyzed them.
Yeah, they're held person by Anvir.
Ah. Yeah, I don't know why. But what is it? Auto crit or auto?
If you hit,
Okay.
it's an auto crit.
Advantage to
Oh.
hit and auto crit in melee.
Mm-hmm.
Let's deal with this. In fun way. I will fainting attack with my bonus action. As I will attack the one I've been hitting this entire time, the one that go nuts. Yeah.
So you, what does fainting attack do?
I think he's
Uh,
doing it extra damage though.
Advantage on nuts attack, and if I hit, I add a D10.
You already have
attack.
advantage, or are you just doing it for the damage?
Oh no, I have. Yeah.
All right. Well, 24 would strike, so you can roll an extra D10, and you can roll an extra longsword die. Should probably make a crit button for the different things. All right. So 13, 23, and then an extra D8. Sorry, 13.
It wouldn't be plus anything.
15, and then 8 is 23 damage. Alright, so you strike the guy with your first attack as he is held, doing 23 points as he desperately tries to not get cut in half. Second attack,
Let's do this again.
yeah, 21 will strike a second time. Doing 14 plus an extra D8. Alright, so 18 points. That will wound him.
Oh, do this again. 28.
28, yeah, that'll strike again. Doing 8 points of damage, plus an extra 3 is 11. Alright.
And that be it.
Alright, so that ends your turn. The gladiator goes, but he is held. Wisdom save at the end of his turn. Oh, he will make it. So he is able to break out of the spell, ending his
Just to
turn.
clarify, is anybody else held? Or was my
Yeah, this guy's held.
Okay, I just didn't have any visuals, so I wanted to check.
Down the hall,
Oh
you
no.
hear footsteps as a polearm master, or the polearm soldier, comes running up. Oh, I don't know if he has a ranged attack. Let me see. Is a javelin? Okay. He's gonna throw, since he can't get to you, he's gonna throw a javelin at you with cover. Actually, yeah, he's gonna throw a javelin with cover. Oh yeah, 24 is gonna strike you. Well, what's your AC? Yeah, that would just
22.
hit with the cover. Doing 10 piercing. Your AC is 24 right now. As the javelin strikes you, ending his turn. He doesn't have a item interaction, so he can't throw a second. Anvir.
Oh god. I think first things first, I'll move to here. And oh god, all my vision went for a second there. Okay. I keep getting volley sheet instead of mine. There we go. I'm just going to do. Yeah, I'll do just a cheeky little first level guiding bolt at this frontmost wizard.
At who?
The frontmost one.
Front one. All right. So as she breaks out of your spell, you rush up and try to blast her. Does not currently have cover.
I don't know why that said advantage. It would just be.
Oh. 15 would not be enough. And the blast just sails past her. It was close though. AC 16.
Oh, don't hurt me like that. I will just scour it back to the exact same spot.
Can I just show you guys their AC without? Because I've kind of gone the path where like AC I think should be visible. Do you see her AC now?
This frontmost one? No, I do not.
Alright, never mind. What do you want to do?
I don't really have any good things, actions to do at this second, so I think I am just. Oh, I'm also just going to quickly roll the damage for Guiding Bolt, so it actually takes the spell slot, because I realized that happened.
Okay.
Okay, that's me.
Alright, so Eldwin, what are you gonna do?
Alright. For my bonus action, I'm going to activate Blade Song.
Alright, so you start your blade singing.
Alright. And then... Man, there's stuff that I want to do, but there's 3 wizards here, and I'm like, I'm going to get counterspelled.
Well, one of them's already used the reaction.
Oh, true. So I get 2 counterspells then.
Depends on the angle you cast it from.
Counter battle.
Yeah.
Don't worry, it's me! Connor Counterspell!
Exactly.
Alright, I'm gonna go, 2... I'm gonna go, 2 stabs, at her. First one, Booming Blade.
Okay. Yeah, 27 will strike. Doing 21.
Yeah, I'm in a room with, by myself with 3 wizards. This is fine.
Which would badly wound her.
And this is my second strike.
She is gonna shield that.
What? You're That's not fair. Only I can do that.
Yeah. So our AC is raised. Anything else?
Nope. That will be my turn.
Alright. Volley.
Alright, he's gonna move forward a little bit first, so we can actually see what the hell's going on.
Look
And
me in the eye.
I'm debating whether or not to go help Eldwin or go beat up the paralyzed man. I've decided on the paralyzed man.
Nice.
Let's say, like, for now, I'm honestly not too bad of a spot, but that could change fast.
So, first attack.
16 will miss him. Think you hit his armor.
Yeah,
Holy
Volley.
curses.
Ow, he's paralyzed.
He's harder than he looks.
And second attack.
Ooh,
God,
that will
please.
just miss him again. His armor
Ah.
shielding both attacks. His AC is
Paralyzed.
18.
He's paralyzed, Bowie. How?
Come on, Foley, get your shit together.
How willing? You know, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do the battle command on. Sorry, I got confused by the reading for a second. I'll give that to LJ here.
Oh,
So I'm
cool.
gonna get him to try and attack the someone.
What's that? The paralyzed man.
Yeah.
You reaction critting, which you auto crit, so that
I know.
Just makes it easier.
which one
to
were
roll.
you attacking?
The paralyzed man.
Just oh right, he's still paralyzed. All right, so 20 points of slashing on him. Ah, from
I'm
your
so
crits.
mad he missed both hits because he has the poison on his swords as well.
F.
All right.
Wait, hold on. He'll back away just a couple steps. Let's get it to here. Yeah,
Why you
and
raping
Molly
me,
will let
boy?
All right. So that ends Voley's turn. The wizard. She finally able to do something.
Will die.
It's not liking any of this. So she is going to. Is that a bonus action? Huh. Oh, it's once per day. That's why. So she clenches her hands together as her fingers and eyes begin to burn, and she points up north here. As there is. It's not actually casting a spell.
This isn't a spell. Oh my
No,
gosh.
This is not a spell, sadly.
You cast fireball.
Hang on. Do I have the... Oh, I don't? Interesting. So there is an explosion of fire energy as a large elemental appears.
Motherfucker.
Where is it?
Ew, this thing last time.
Well, she is a conjurer wizard.
Then just mark that with a red dot so I know she summoned it. And I believe it goes right after her. So
Kudo.
it changes its initiative to 17.50. Then she will step to the side here. 5, 10. Actually, wait, there's a bookcase there. She can't do that. So she'll step here. And just for rules-wise, Kudo, you would still have line of sight on her, even though I know you can't actually see her. From where you
I
are,
don't
you
even
can
see her.
Yeah. So like, yeah, technically you can see over here as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can peek the corner. So if you want, you can like put yourself here because you can technically, basically see from the corner of your square. Like you, unfortunately, I didn't draw this dungeon with corner peeking available, but yeah, so you can still see her down there. If you care about counterspelling. After that, let's see, she moved 5. There's a bookcase in the way, so she can't flank Eldwin.
Aha.
Sorry, I know I'm taking a while. She will.
And it just gives me more time to make sure the notes are right.
She's gonna start. Yeah, she's gonna start chanting.
wish clerics had more offensive spells.
Who is that? Her?
The
Alright,
one who
I'll-
just summoned the fire.
Let me peek.
So yeah, you would see
Oh
her
wow, she
kind
could
of.
do the summon as a bonus.
Yeah,
action
that's
or-
a
Yeah.
Once a day. That was the once a day thing he was talking about, I'm guessing.
Oh, so I can't see her actually. She's around the corner.
Well, she's around the corner, but you can still see her. Like you can both see each other from your positions. It's kind of weird.
If you could poke your head around the corner, you would see her.
Yeah, because she's. It's kind of weird.
That's weird, but it's okay. I'm not gonna counter though, because I'm probably gonna need shield in a bit.
Okay. So she is going to cast Fireball,
Yeah, god damn it!
throwing it up into the room over here. So I need saving throws from the three of you: the Aberrant Spirit, Kudo, and yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and
I do.
Anvir.
I do absorb before I do the roll or after.
I think it's. Does it say what exactly does it say?
I demand a reroll. I know
Demand
I
a
can't, but I just wish I really wish I could demand one right now. That's
take
in that
the damage.
one.
When you take the damage, so after you roll.
Yeah, so it'd be
Okay.
after you see the damage. You don't have to do it yet.
Alright, so I'm gonna do the dex save with advantage using my inspo.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, really wishing I had done that.
All right. So 26 or 13 fire damage if you made the
I'm
save.
not gonna absorb.
All right. So you just take 13. Who's doing the Aberrant Spirit? Who's the
I
Aberrant?
am.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
That sucks.
Was that for the Aberrant?
Have something- That is for concentrating on the aberrant.
Okay.
That's pretty rough. Give me a second.
I
Let me-
make my con save to hold the one paralyzed guy.
Yeah,
give me a
because you.
second. Let me just see what I have at my disposal here.
Where were you before on that 20?
Nope, it is gone.
All right. So the Aberrant Spirit, unfortunately, will poof out. And that is it for her. The fire elemental goes. It's gonna move through your squares using its fire
Please
form.
no.
That would provoke an oppie from you, Kudo, if you have something.
I don't want to use my reaction.
Okay. So you two would each take 5 points of damage, fire damage, and catch fire. So you're burning. You have to use an action to put that out. You burn for 5 at the start of your turn.
Have to make another constitution check.
Yeah, another.
We're
Yeah.
good.
So after that, he's gonna do an attack on you. Anvir. Why? Touch attack. Will miss with the first. Oh no!
Oh god damn it.
You got a
Silvery.
silvery.
I'll silvery that, I guess.
All right.
Did you use it? No, you didn't. Never
He
mind.
wanted so bad to save his reaction. You guys went ahead and got crit. All right, so reroll, and that
Well,
will miss.
it's good that I saved my reaction for this. I guess.
It's true.
Thank
You don't
you.
know. You don't know how hard it would have burned him. So yeah, it rolls a 1 instead and misses. Kudo.
I'm already very close to wounded.
What the hell, man?
I'm using a psionic point on that.
And for Sonic Point. Oh, for Silvery. Gotcha. Yeah. So what are you gonna do, Kudo?
So just so you know, I got this long thing. This is not good. So my reaction is back. Oh, and I
Oh.
give the advantage.
And
I'll
you
give the
do,
advantage-
sorry, real quick, you do take 5 at the start of your turn because you're currently on fire. The 2 of you.
I will give advantage to. I have to give the advantage to somebody different, right? So
Yes.
I
is
think
this
just
an
not
ally
your
over
spell.
here?
Yeah, that's, that is, no, that's, Eldwin.
I'll give advantage to Eldwin over there.
Cool.
And then let me take my 5 damage. And I'm gonna walk over here so I can see more people. That's Dosha. That was 5, 10, 20.
A burning
25.
turtle comes running past.
Well, he's just like. what the-
And then I'm going to cast. I think I'm just going to cast Mass Suggestion on everybody, all the enemies, up to 12 in here.
All right. So there's gonna be a couple of counter spell attempts.
Oh, okay. I will try to counter at least one of them.
All right. So this guy, luckily, can only counter at 3rd level. So let's see. He has to make a. And this is level. What did you say? 18 or 8?
This is a level 6 spell.
Level 6. All right. So she needs to roll a 16. Are you countering her with your reaction?
No, not that one.
Okay. So she needs a 16 or higher. Oh. So that would counter your spell with
So
her
then,
reaction. Yeah.
I will just use a silvery barbs on that one. Is
All right. Go ahead and as a reaction, you're silvery barbsing her ability check. Is that what you're doing?
yeah.
Okay. So she must roll again. It's D20 plus 3. Wait, what is her? What is her caster thing? Just make sure I have that right. She casts with intelligence, D20 plus 3.
Really, only a
Oh,
plus 3.
12. So that will fail. But this guy is also going to try to counter again, 3rd level.
I'll counterspell his.
Alright, so you use your reaction to counter him.
So much counterspell.
Go ahead, spend your reaction.
Yeah.
And Kudo's spell will go off. Alright, so what are you suggesting to these enemies?
I'll tell the enemies to stop fighting. And to open that door and stop the ritual and release the girl.
So you have to make it sound reasonable. Do you have a reason why they would want to do that? It says it must be worded in such a manner as to make the course of act. Or sorry, go ahead.
I thought this irreasonable thing was to make it stab itself. Was the example. I gave.
Yeah, well, I mean, you could say something like, the ritual will fail. You guys have to stop it right away and let the girl go. You know, like something like that. A reason why they'd actually do it. If that makes sense.
No matter, like, even if it is highly unlikely,
Yeah,
Like, it still needs to be-
just like a base reason behind
We
it.
just have to give him some kind of bullshit reason why. It doesn't need to make logical
Any sense.
really, but it just needs to be a reasonable reason.
Yeah. So do you want to say something like that?
Sure.
All right. So you have to make some saves.
And just before I forget, I will give the advantage from that silvery barbs over to LJ.
I'll start with their leader. So she actually has magic resist. Wisdom save should be her strong one. Being a wizard. So knowing my luck.
Intelligence would be the best, I guess. In
I
my
think-
reasoning, anyway.
Wait, where does she go? There she is. Alright, so she makes a... I guess her wisdom isn't as good as I thought it was. Oh wow, look at that.
Yeah.
So she would fail. The guy to the north of her is gonna try his luck. He would fail. Conjurer. Fail.
Oh,
The guy over here, the held one, definitely fail. This guy would fail. And the guy down the hall, who you can also see, will fail as
God.
well. All right, so they're
God, everybody, you lucky bastard.
so they are all affected by the spell. Anything else?
No, I think my work is done here. I'll walk over to closer to the door, my last 5 feet, and I'll wait expectantly for them to open it up. That's my
Alright.
turn.
So another guy comes running down the hall.
What are you all doing?
He's gonna
No, you got hit
dash
by it too.
to here, and basically kind of rush towards Leo Jr. Kind of like, what's going on? The evoker wizard goes. He says, "They're right. We have to release the girl and stop the ritual. If we fail here, then things will be lost for the Steel Shadow." He's gonna come this way. Dosha, I guess we'll let him pass. So he gets to here, and he's gonna dash to the door and start fetching a key. You hear something moving around inside the room. Caverna says, "Yes, it's we must do this. But first, I must heal myself." And she's gonna pull out a potion and quaff it. Let's see, how much does this heal for?
let's see. 83. No.
This is gonna be very funny if she tries to move.
Very tiny point of order. Would the fire elemental need to make a statement?
They can't
Oh.
understand me.
Yeah, I don't think he can understand.
Does he have
Okay,
common? I doubt it.
Oh wait, oh, I need that item.
No. I just thought I'd clarify if the big thing in front of my face was going to try and kill me or not.
Yeah, I went for the languages that the other guys would understand.
All right, there it is. Okay.
Yeah, it's weird. Some summons know the languages of their summoner, some don't.
You know,
All right, so she heals for 39, being a little bit better.
And that just took away my
Plus
last turn.
20? Oh, that was a big boy.
What do you mean?
Oh, the health potion you just rolled.
Oh yeah, she
4 plus 20. Oh my gosh.
she had a supreme.
And honestly, that wasn't even a great roll.
Yeah, no.
Alright, so she no longer looks wounded. She's not going to move yet because of the pulsing energy. Luckily, the magics confuse her as to how she got so wounded, concentrating more on the suggestion. Dosha will pad you down, putting out the fire on you for his action. You hear movement inside. The soldier is paralyzed, but at the end of his turn, he's going to do a saving throw.
Is a little squiggly thing to fire on me?
Yeah, you can just take that off.
Okay.
So he
That
does
one.
a wisdom save. He will fail, so he's still paralyzed. LJ.
This is
Cool,
a 6th level spell. He's staying paralyzed.
I currently have advantage, so I'm gonna use that.
Oh no.
What are you saying?
I'm gonna.
Yeah, could I tell LJ something before he does his action?
Yeah, you have 6 seconds of dialogue around. You can say it whenever you
just
want.
warn everybody. The spell will end if you harm them.
Cool. That's what I want to do. I'm attacking the wounded one with the advantage.
Yes, so exactly what we were just warning you against.
All right. So this wizard says, "What are you doing?" But you
Oh. Okay, I see.
are you going to attack him, or well, I guess you already rolled. Go ahead, roll damage.
Yeah. Oh.
So you strike him for 13. And now I don't think that breaks the charm, but they're definitely. Well, it breaks the charm on this guy, right?
Breaks it on him.
Yeah. So he's like, "You've all been ensorcelled, don't you see? Wizards are supposed to be smart." Second attack, or are you not going to attack him again?
Second attack, because I'm pretty sure this doesn't do anything for charm.
Actually, weirdly enough, it says nothing about if you attack the creature.
Just
you're
if you
not
deal
reading it.
damage.
I will try to.
Now I see it.
I will
Way at the
try to
bottom.
Hold the one I just tapped.
Like, grab him?
Grapple him.
Give me a. What's it called? A athletics check. Alright, he will contest that. Get off me. Oh, he does not, and he is grabbed.
Cool. That'd be it for me.
Alright, for his turn, he is going to try to attack you, doing a shield bash. Ooh, 26. So that is going to strike for 9 bludgeoning on you, and I need a strength save.
Oh, cool.
So 12 would knock you
Oh,
prone.
yeah. Nope. Yep. Actually. Uh-huh.
Oh, true, yeah. You don't have a free hand to grab.
I mean, he could have dropped the sword, I guess.
So I guess you just kind of wiped at him
Yeah.
with your shield or something.
Yeah, I dropped the sword.
Alright, we can say you dropped the sword and grabbed him, that's fine. But he did just knock you prone. Second attack, he's going to do his spear on you. Oh, that's going to crit.
What the hell?
Doing 16. And the third attack. 15, I believe, will miss you.
Yes.
Alright, so you took 9 and 16, so 25 total that round. And he is done. Polearm guy over here, who is charmed, is gonna say, "Why are you fighting? Didn't you hear them? We have to stop the ritual." And he is gonna kind of angrily come over here and try to subdue LJ. So he does a pike stab. Or glaive attack. Ooh, that's going to miss on the first. And, oh, double one. Alright, so he stumbles a bit as he tries to swing past his buddy. And, oh, wait, you're prone right now. Oh, those still miss anyway. 19 and 18.
Yeah.
Those were not the best rolls. And let me mark you as prone so I don't forget again. Alright, Anvir.
Does this thing look like it will try and kill me if I walk away from it?
Currently it looks like it's about to attack you again. It's still hostile towards you. Its owner has not told it to stop.
Great. Boop.
But its owner does move before it, so she might.
I am going to. I can't even run far enough. I could run to there. I think that's going to be the plan.
What are you doing?
Okay, sorry, I was just trying to map out how much movement I had. So I'm gonna risk an opportunity attack. I'll just move to like here for now until I see what happens with the
Right.
opportunity attack.
So you jumped the edge of the table. Oh, and you took 5 at the start of your turn from burning, just FYI.
Noted.
The creature will reaction attempt to grab you. 19, I believe, misses, or it does hit, never mind. Hitting you for another 12 fire. As you
Just
were
to clarify, he's attacking me or grappling me?
His touch attack is it's flavor.
Okay.
He's attacking. He's just burning you more. He's slow roasting you as you're on fire.
Aha! That's what you get for burning me.
And another con save. Ruh-roh.
Oh, one of the these should be advantage anyway, so that would just be the first one.
Okay,
I'll remember to actually hit the right button for the second.
exactly. Cleric Tandori. Alright, so Anvir's turn ends. Eldwin.
I am also near death.
No, you're just wounded. You're not 1/4.
Oh no, just oh yeah, that's right. I keep forgetting it's a fourth, not a third for some reason.
What are you doing, Eldwin?
Alright, I'm gonna start moving.
Oh, that was I just moved.
Oh, well, what are you gonna do?
action.
I was gonna move to here, and I was going to use my.
So that would be a dash.
Would it? I
Wait,
measured that as.
10, 15,
Oh, I guess I didn't account
25.
for-
This would be 30 right here.
Yeah, I guess I didn't account for the fact the table would be difficult terrain.
Yeah, you had to like slide over it basically, or jump up
I could've
on it.
just walked. Which is even less ideal than I would have hoped. But I will.
Yeah, you still have your action.
Yeah, I think just honestly action. Set up the sanctuary.
All right,
Nice.
sanctuary on yourself.
No, sorry. My Twilight Sanctuary.
Oh.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you burst a bunch of energy forth from you, filling the area with starry dim light. All right, now Eldwin.
Okay. I'm gonna move up here, and we actually still have. I double checked. We still have the telepathic bond. So through the bond, I'll ask Kudo, because I wouldn't have seen. Which ones aren't under your spell?
Would it be evident? Would they have like a glazed look over their eyes, perhaps, or something? Or
I mean, you would just know because you now have well, is this concentration actually?
it's not?
Okay. So you would know who the magic affected. It affected all of them, but you know that this guy was awoken from it by Leo Jr.
I'll point out the guy in front of Leo Jr. I think that one was snapped out of it.
All right.
So
So I'm going to. Hold on, I forgot how many feet this was.
Although if you attack him, the others might attack you. Just as a warning. Like right now, they're trying to subdue Leo Jr., the other guards.
Oh, so okay.
Because basically, they kind of had a wipe to their what's going on, and then then Leo Jr. just attacked one of them, which kind of is messing with the charm a little bit.
Yeah. So basically, I'll just yell out, "Both of you, stop fighting!"
Like normally, if Leo Jr. did that, these guys would all be like, "Oh, you're all hostile." But luckily, the charm is muddling their brains, so they're like, "What?" And they just know Leo Jr. is kind of, for some reason, he's attacking.
So I guess what I'll do. So this was 15. 20. Can I pass through them? Like the ones under mass suggestion right now? Or would
Yeah,
they
they don't
stop?
consider you an enemy.
Alright.
It's just difficult terrain.
20. I don't have enough movement to do what I want to do. Alright, so I'll just go here.
Yeah.
And I'll just yell, like, both of you, stop fighting. And on the guy that's not charmed, I'll cast a firebolt.
What, this guy? All right.
Oh,
No, the guy that's fighting LJ that's not charmed.
All right. So both these guys get really annoyed by that. Like, why are you still? What are you doing?
Trying to get them to stop.
And they both turn hostile on you. Well, give me a persuasion or deception.
So Tim to just cast hold person on both these two right now.
All right. So he says, "Stow your weapon. Stop your casting." But you already are shooting. So 16 will hit him. That's exactly his AC. Doing 13 points of fire, causing him to become very wounded. Let's see. Oh. And yeah, this guy looks like he's about to swing at you. Anything else? He's now threatening you.
Alright, nope, that's my turn.
Alright, Voldy says, friends, there must be some sort of misunderstanding. Perhaps we could all stop attacking each other? And he gives the two of you a very harsh glare.
I stopped.
Bonvir is standing right next to him, like mirroring his glare.
And this guy yells, "Don't listen to them! You're all being charmed." But anyway, give me a check with Voldy. Persuasion, I'll say deception on this.
The moment Eldarin said something, LJ stopped.
Yeah, me roll. Huh?
Alright.
Where are these rolls when I'm playing?
bad.
I know,
Not
right?
bad.
So the Conjuration Wizard walks over this way. She says, "Stow your weapon, guard. Obviously, we have to stop the ritual." Says a failure would not be acceptable. And then she will say, "Elemental, quit your attacks." And she as well kind of goes over to the door here. The fire elemental is going to listen, just kind of floats over here and sits there. Kudo, what are you going to do?
Somebody's gonna go through me again.
This guy,
Yeah.
you're not sure this guy is actually going to stop attacking.
You probably
yeah.
won't.
It's all right.
LJ
But
stopped, so
go ahead.
no, I'm just saying LJ stopped.
Okay. I'm going to. Can I douse Anvir from here?
Yeah, you can use your action to put him out.
I'll use my action to douse him. and then I'll turn to the wizards who are at the door, and I'm like, ignore them. The ritual is of utmost. Stopping the ritual is of utmost priority, and I will just stand behind them expectantly.
She says, of
That's my
course. Anyone who keeps fighting will be put in chains. Everyone, weapons away, she warns. Let me make a roll for that guy who knows that they're charmed. He says, you fools, you're all under the spell. And I'll say he is gonna just try to run away. Doing... Well, hang on. I guess it's not his turn yet.
If I see
The
his
Polearm
camera,
Master is like, hey buddy, calm down. You heard the wait, this guy isn't charmed either, huh? He just came running around the corner. So this guy's confused. Like, he's looking at the wizards, he's looking at this guy. He says, what do you mean charmed? And seems like, yeah, he's not sure what to do. So he just kind of takes the dodge action. The Evoker.
It's such a fever dream since everybody got charmed. I didn't even notice another guy showed up.
Yeah, he ran around the corner like right after. So this guy will open the door into a laboratory area where it looks like... Hmm?
Oh, sorry. Outward comment.
Looks
Shouldn't
like there are some shield guardians in here who seem very concerned. But he's going to walk in and say, quickly, we must end it. The shield guardian is going to kind of stand next to this guy as if in a protective stance and just end his turn. Caverna is going to come up this way. 25, 30, and move into the room. Dosha just kind of looks around, uncomfortable, not knowing what's going to happen. The other shield guardian just kind of stands there. The soldier is still paralyzed, though he is charmed as well.
I will die on the field.
He breaks it at the end of his turn. It's like, what was that all
Goodbye,
about?
6th
Oh.
level
Yes.
spell.
Glad I
Rest in
can-
peace, 6th level.
Glad I can finally move again. He's gonna start coming down this way.
I
New
definitely
round.
missed
LJ.
Because we were so quick.
Elder is going to pick up his weapon and put it in its holster and let go its grapple.
All right.
And
Stand up.
and stand up and say, "You're confused, my friend. We're trying to stop the ritual."
All right. No, this guy is definitely hostile right now. So anything else?
No, that'd be it.
That's the gladiator. Yeah, he's just gonna try to leave. No one's gonna do anything. Let's see, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then he's gonna move down the hall this way, dashing. And you would hear him yell, I need some help.
Look at the
and it-
timer.
At this point, I'll say we can drop out of combat. This guy basically kind of looks and says, what's going on? This guy says, no, it's fine. Just let him go. He's confused. Just follow Caverna. That will end combat.
Since it was about to hit my turn anyway, I'll just do you want me to? How do we want to do with the Twilight Sanctuary? Do you want me to just say it ends?
I mean, there would probably be a minute that passes if you want to just give out Twilight Sanctuaries.
Yeah, because I have a macro to give out however many rounds I have left. Roll and just separate the highest roll.
Yeah, you could just do a round of it. So we'll say as you're walking in, you're shielding everyone. So Caverna walks forward. In this room, you would see a large black crystal, similar to the one you saw at the Elven Library. And in a magic circle to the north, you would see a very tired looking Scarlet, who immediately is excited as she sees the group enter. But she
Actually,
doesn't.
we're all disguised.
Oh, right, you guys are in disguise. So she, yeah, she would look like she's really tired. Even like she has a couple levels of exhaustion as well. But you would see, it looks like the magic circle is sort of pulsing around her as she is kind of knelt down, her hands glowing as she touches the floor in front of the crystal.
I would, because the telepathic bond lasts till 10:40, so through our bond, I would ask Kudos, like, can you try and connect to the girl and tell her that the Grey Wanderers are here?
And with that, I will do so psionically. Hold on. Let me see. Let me just double check. I don't think they need to be willing. But I think I do have to get closer.
LJ will also say, make sure you say it's been on the down low.
Okay, so I'll walk in getting 30 feet of her, and then silently I will send a message to her, letting her know that we are the Grey Wanderers. We have come to get you out of here, but please do not reveal our disguises.
So she seems, she has a bit of a smile and she just kind of gives you a nod back. What power did you use for that? Go ahead and link it. I'm guessing it's just like a message spell or something. Telepathic speech. Okay.
So she can respond to me. She won't.
Okay. So she will think back to you and say, I'm very drained. They've been harnessing my powers to read these ley lines. They already have quite a bit of information. And at that... Go ahead.
No matter. You might not know me, but I am here with Eldwin, LJ, and Anvir. We will get you out of here, and then you shall recover.
So
Those
Caverna
names she knows too.
will walk up to her and kind of do a chant, and she says, "Get up, girl. Enough. You've done all you can. To continue would be dangerous. Now leave with these people quickly."
I like have my arms out and I shepherd her towards me.
So she seems very confused, but just kind of nods and starts limping towards the group. She's at half speed right now. She has 2 levels of exhaustion. Now the question is, what do you do next? You still hear shouts elsewhere in the base.
Now, there's no way we can use some tomfoolery to get the submarine off Doodles, is there? With him in the background.
Unfortunately, there is not. But you could. I mean, the way you know to get out of here, there's 2 ways. There's the eastern and the western mines. You think people come in through the eastern mines? The western mines are the ones that lead back toward the temple.
But the water leads back to our ship.
Yeah, so the water leads, like, if you want to come out, like, leave this place the way you came in, then you'd go by water, but yeah, without Doodles right now, you're kind of, you wouldn't have a way to do that.
Big as the river.
How many water-breathing versions do we have?
Oh, that's true. You might still have the water
8.
breathing.
8?
I think we're down
We're
one.
down LJ.
Oh, we're down 1, so
7.
All right.
I don't need mine. So somebody
I-
can take. Yeah.
and I don't need mine.
Okay, it sounds like we've got enough. Let's go.
Yeah, let's take the water. I agree.
Oh, it's going to be
It's
ability
gonna be a
checks,
hard
though. That's going to
swim.
be the problem.
So where are you
So-
headed right now exactly?
Trapdoor?
Trapdoor.
Trapdoor.
Oh, the trapdoor goes back down to the water, though.
Yeah,
Ah,
that was the whole reason we were talking about the water breathing potions.
was the current going against us or with us on the way in?
It was going southward.
I think-
So it would be going. Well, if you're trying to swim back the way you came, it would be going against you. Although it's not like
I-
the current is that strong. It's like a very
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
It would be a little bit harder, but yeah, I mean you could probably swim against it.
Okay.
Oh.
Let's go. I
Yeah.
think that's our best chance, honestly, because I kind of want to go back to the ship.
All right, so
Okay, so
you.
the question was, are we going through the trapdoor or just through the front door?
Trapdoor.
Trapdoor.
Oh, the front door. There's someone yelling and screaming about you guys. So if you go through the
Trap
base,
door.
you might encounter resistance, depending on if
Don't
anyone
worry.
believes him.
I have a
so-
slight idea.
The fire elemental is still standing in the door. I mean, you can walk through him, but then you'll catch on fire again. He's not really trying to stop you, but yeah, he just has been kind of hanging out here.
If Scarlet permits it, with her being exhausted and injured from this ritual, LJ will carry her.
The exhausted LJ.
I know.
Uh,
But LJ has the strength to back it up.
So, yeah, she probably is going to need some help. But yeah, the fire elemental is standing there currently. What do you want to do?
LJ just is going to deal with the damage and walk through.
You're going to set
Oh, no,
yourself on
that's-
fire? All right.
And just
So it's really hot. You are burning as you quickly open the trapdoor and jump down, taking 5 points of fire damage, entering his square.
and I
I assume you douse yourself in the water below. All right. What about
Yeah.
the rest of you?
Yeah, I think we're all going to do the same. Could I have given temp HP to Scarlet during all that, just so she doesn't immediately burn to death during this?
Don't know
I
if
just-
you would have had time because that would have taken a bit to get in the room. So I'm going to say no. She
Okay.
doesn't have temp HP.
That's fine. I am on standby, ready to
So, yeah,
heal
she-
her ass.
She looks very iffy about going through this fire
Hold on.
elemental.
I would just call out to the conjurer, which is
Yeah,
like,
actually, that's a good idea.
Do you mind dismissing your elemental? I left some of my things in that room, and I'd rather not set myself on fire to get them.
He says, allow them to pass, and the elemental will move out of the way.
I'll,
We all climb
I'll
down
stick to
normally, and
the,
LJ's just singed.
Yeah.
now LJ jumps down.
Oh, no, you already burned yourself for 5.
Yeah.
Were you saying something, Kudo?
oh no, I was gonna just talk to the Mr. Elemental and Primordial, since I think he understands that, but it doesn't matter. It was just gonna be funny.
You make a bunch of hissing and steam noises. He just kind of stares at you. Alright, so you all jump down. Down below, there is the river, and you're going to use 7 water breathing potions, I assume.
Yeah,
To get us
however many we have to use.
Yeah, because
So
you got
yeah,
the
that's
6
all
of you
I
and
know.
Scarlet.
Because
Udo and I don't need it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true,
that's
so maybe
Scarlet.
6. Wait, why don't you
Scarlet
need it?
Alter self.
You're
I'm casting on myself.
Alter self. Okay, so then that would be 5 potions you have to spend. And you are starting to hear a bunch of footsteps coming from above. So I assume.
Okay.
Now, do you
Yeah,
want
we
to
can
swim
go.
with the current or against the current?
I think we need to go against the current, but before we jump into the water, who do we think needs the most strength help? Because I have enhanced ability, and I will cast that mother at whatever level I need to.
Probably Scarlet.
Yeah, Scarlet, me, Eldwin. How many people can I hit with this?
I'm assuming 3 or
I know
no
I don't
4.
need it with how much strength I have.
2, 3. Wait, so 1, 2, 3. I could hit 4 people with it if I cast it at 5th.
Take
pretty
it
sure
if you
that-
guys.
Pretty sure
So-
you can cast on everyone
And
but me.
I wouldn't say no to it either.
Enhance ability.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just trying to think who needs it. I can do it on 4 people. I definitely need it. I have a -1.
Well,
to
several
strength.
of you are at disadvantage right now because of exhaustion, or maybe it's just LJ.
Kudo,
I think it's just LJ.
Kudo,
Okay.
do you have any kind of swim speed?
No.
Okay, you can just hold your breath. Cool. I just wanted to
Or-
clarify.
I just wanted to check.
Actually, if I have a swim speed, do I need to do an athletic check?
Yeah, swim speed just means you'd move faster, but like it's the same as like running for a long time, like prolonged exertion. You would use
Oh, you have
athletics.
swim speed. You don't need it. You definitely don't need it.
All
Yeah,
right,
swim
then,
Yeah.
then for a short swim, yeah, don't do it for me because I have a swim speed.
Okay, so me, Kudo, Scarlet, and LJ, or
He's at half speed and disadvantage, so
yeah,
Right.
that makes sense. So we're definitely doing that.
Alright, so and you said you're like trying to let Scarlet, like you're helping her swim, LJ.
Yeah. Yeah.
Voli would say, just let me do it. You're almost dead, large one.
Good lord, he has a +9.
Who, Voli?
I have a plus.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Oh, geez.
Wait,
Voli's
what?
buff.
dude's
He has a
athletic
plus
as
9,
heck.
same as me? The fuck?
He just pulls his shirt open, like rippling muscles.
Oh, he
and
has 20 strength. When did this happen?
his
When did
pecs.
that happen?
His pecs just glisten. He's like, I'm diving in. And then he just like perfectly dives into the water with Scarlet. All right. So, which way were we swimming? Upstream or downstream?
I think up. Whatever way leads us this direction.
So to come in the way you came originally, you'd go upstream, but that also might lead towards people seeing you because it's towards the
I think we just
direction
have
the
to
guy
take that
ran.
chance.
Gonna take the
I think
chance.
I think
Take
we
the
have to.
chance. Risk it for a biscuit.
All right, so you
Go.
are swimming upstream.
I had a plan as we left, and I forgot about it. Oh well. Too late now. Keep going.
Who is in front as you're swimming upstream?
Probably gonna be Volley since he jumped in first, and I'm at half speed right now.
All right, so Voli is swimming through the water here. We'll theater of the mind this. And he puts up his hand and motions that he sees people up ahead. And he is going to make a stealth check because he's kind of up in a spot where someone might notice him.
Did you want me to roll that or you?
Yeah, you can roll it. Go for it.
How many? Remind me,
Yeah.
how many of us are there?
There
7?
are 7. Yeah.
7.
Dosha, Voli. Okay, so yeah, he is.
Do we still have the telepathic bond up? If so,
Yeah, I believe
um,
so.
I'll ask everybody, do we need a change of disguises?
I think for right now, this is as good as any. We don't really
Yeah.
want them to see our real face.
Yeah.
We may need to change disguises eventually because these will be compromised, but
And Voli
now,
will. Voli forgot about the telepathic bond. He'll say in his head, there are 6 individuals moving through the area up ahead. They look angry, and the guy that Leo Jr. smacked is with them. I think they're heading towards the laboratory. We might be in trouble if we don't get out of here soon.
Where's to go?
where are we exactly?
So on the map, you are basically in the water right here. and he's like looking out of the tunnel, and he kind of points to this area and says they're walking through. He
And
waits.
We're,
Huh?
we're heading to the right.
Yeah, down upstream. So he waits for a moment as they pass, and he like frantically motions for you to start swimming again. We have to. He says we have to get past this quick, or else we might be noticed. So I need athletics checks from everyone to try to swim
Yep.
upstream quickly. DC is
So-
15.
So this
Oh,
would be
God.
normal for me.
Yeah.
Advantage.
Yeah, it'd be a wash for you because you were at. Got both. right?
Oh, this is gonna be painful.
Would I get
Nice.
advantage or anything for having a
You
swim
don't have
speed
to
here?
make the check.
Did you have enhance
don't-
ability on you?
No,
No, he's
I just have a
yourself.
swim speed, so. I can swim
I'll give
easier.
you a lower DC. Let's say DC 5 for you.
Good. I'll take that.
You should be able to hit
'Cause
that.
it'll
when
be
you roll
it'll be
natural
easier
one.
since you're just like gliding through the water.
If you hit a natural one, on
Like
the
you're like a
Why
dolphin,
did you say that?
just like wiggling your body and then like doing flips through the air.
Wouldn't that
it
be like
hasn't
a
been-
0 for you?
I have a -1.
So go ahead,
Yes,
give me
it
a
would.
roll.
Just so I know, has it been 10 minutes since we opened the trapdoor? I don't think so because we got into combat.
I have
No, it's probably been about 5 minutes since the combat and the freeing of Scarlet.
Could I have,
All right, so I will still have inspiration then.
Okay.
could I help him?
You'd probably. Ooh. Oh yeah, that's right. You're 5. So. Yeah, you probably would be too busy with your own stuff, Kudo.
Oh, I have to. I have to
Um,
do one for Volley, I guess.
Well, here I'll do that. Volley is what, +9?
9.
Yeah, he made it. Dosha did as well. So yeah, you all go swimming downstream, till you get to kind of a point here where you're under the water, and a moment later you would see, looks like that Biomancer guy come through with some more mercenaries coming this way, and you hear like kind of like a commotion now coming from the area you just left, but luckily you are, well, you're not home free yet, but you have a little bit of a start on that. So I assume from here you're just going to try to get back to your ship, like through the water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys mind if I try to do a real dick move?
Are you gonna try and do earthquake?
Describe it.
Mayhaps.
Oh my god.
You know what?
Sure.
I-
Get us clear, and
Yeah,
we're
well,
on our way
well,
out. Go ahead.
When, yeah, so when we get to an area, I would far enough away, I want to try and cast earthquake,
So,
or like where I can still do it.
where are you going to put it exactly?
That is a good question. Hold on a second. Let me check the range and everything like
I'll
that.
check the range because I don't want you to kill us.
Because it's not an actual spell I have a scroll.
Why wouldn't you save it?
But upright.
Okay. So a range of 500 feet. Like I can choose a point within 500 feet.
That
and
you
then
can
it's a
see.
100-foot radius circle. Yeah.
Other than you-
Can you see from
So
there to there?
we yeah, could we surface up like here somewhere? Like where we first entered.
I won't surface.
Yeah, so I mean, if you want to crawl on shore there, I guess you could.
This might not even work, I think. 'cause
Volley
you'll
says, "What are you doing? Let's just get out of here." As you
Wouldn't
start,
it be
as you start crawling out of the water.
But Volley, wouldn't it be great if I could just collapse this entire place on top of them?
Says, "Wait, what are you doing?"
I look, it might not even work, but I pull out a bit of parchment from like a bag I have somewhere. Like, yeah. It's an earthquake scroll. I've had it for ages and I've never had a reason to use it.
This is, don't. What are you're gonna bring down the whole cave on us. Because
Yeah,
earthquakes
I'll-
are extremely dangerous anywhere you put them. Or underground. Well, he would
I
know what
will also-
underground is. Go ahead,
I will
Kudo.
agree with Volley, and I'll say you don't know what's if you were to damage that crystal, what would happen. I feel like that is reckless.
Yeah, let's just get out of here. Plus, we
That's
might
fair.
need that spell
Okay.
later. That's a very powerful spell.
True. I just, especially considering there was that weird cryptic warning about like the god with the Yanti. I didn't kind of want to be these guys spreading as well.
Nice as well.
Ah.
It's a little bit late for that. We've already accomplished our mission in one of the easiest ways possible, thanks to Kudo here. We shouldn't linger. We should just go.
You're
That's
right.
just
don't
my-
look a gift
that's
horse
just-
in the mouth.
That's just my opinion, but you know.
No,
I-
you're right. It might not even work. It's stupid. Let's go.
Let's go.
He says, "I remember back in the Empire, an earthquake ripped through it once, and there was a lot of devastation and death. Earthquakes
When
are
we-
not something to be trifled with," he says as
Funnily
he's swimming.
Funnily enough, when we first met Scarlet, there was an earthquake spell going on.
He says, "Did you cast it?"
No. Although I do think it's the area I found the scroll, funnily enough.
I believe so. Yeah. Out of character, I say that.
As well, earthquakes are very dangerous natural phenomena. I don't think. I mean, even if we had put it back there, it could have very well caved in these caves as well. The whole area would be shaking, right?
Yep. I do not think that's a precision spell.
No.
No, it's definitely more wide area.
But I mean, caving in this place might kill a bunch of them, but I feel like it's not something that would benefit us that much. The Steel Shadows has quite the network of people.
Honestly, it
Um,
would also kind of feel like a dickhead after working with that group. They were really nice to us.
Oh, the ones who came to the temple with us?
Yeah.
Yeah, they-
We didn't want to backstab. I had second thoughts on it. Yeah.
He says, yeah, those guys seemed alright. That one guy was pretty
You-
good at cards.
We were genuinely thinking about killing them, I think.
Alright, so as you are swimming, we're gonna have to do some theater of the mind here.
Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun. Theater of the mind. How dare you? Oh no.
You overestimate my ability to theater my mind.
Something is moving very quickly through the water towards the group.
Uh-oh.
Coming from where
Uh,
we came, or
Yeah, from where you
where we
came.
go?
It doesn't look like you're not even sure what it is. It's almost like the water itself is moving a bunch. And I need initiatives.
A water
Oh.
elemental? Are you kidding me?
I
Mother-
definitely forgot to give the initiative buff to LJ.
Yeah, positioning isn't going to be
Oh.
as important for this fight. I don't have a map, so we're just going to theater of the mind it.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh
that-
wow. Oh wow. That's advantage.
Wow. 3 and 4. I'm pretty sure we decided that it's pretty much always on me. Even though you don't post it in
Yeah,
the
but
chat.
we also immediately jumped into the water. I don't think Onvia was thinking about that, to be fair.
Yeah, point taken. You have me there.
I have this
Alright.
very handy button for a reason.
Oh,
there's 2.
8.
Oh, there's much more than
What?
2.
Alright,
The
so
fuck?
as you are swimming, a lot of water is rushing towards the group. Doesn't look like it's friendly. The first act is going to be Kudo, and with Arcana training, you would probably know what these are, especially speaking elemental languages.
Primordial.
Yeah. What do you want to
is
do?
this positioning accurate?
No, so the elementals are basically coming quickly at you from about, I'll say, like 50-ish feet away. So they probably have another round to get to you. They'll probably dash up on you, but yeah, they're still closing. None of the positioning is too accurate. I'll just kind of let you know what's happening. So what do you want to do?
Hmm.
Yeah, there's a
think
bunch
I'm
of like
going
frantically
to-
moving water.
Are they ahead of us or behind us?
They're behind you. They're coming from where you just were, basically from the base. Your guess would be at least one of the wizards sent them. Or
And
maybe
there's
a
four
couple.
of them.
You just see a big conglomerate of water moving quickly. It's hard to tell how many there are.
I need to be able to target them then.
Yeah,
So
so
can I
we can
target?
say like if you start shooting, you'll know like there's multiples as you shoot them. That makes
So
sense.
We're still
So sure, yeah, you
Um,
can target one of them.
Or multiple of them? I want to target 4 of them.
All right, what are you gonna target them with?
Alright, so I will upcast command at the 4th level.
Okay,
And
go ahead and link it. Yeah, you're swimming through the water right now. You're in the flooded cave.
and so that should be able to get 4 of them.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do the command in primordial.
Mhm.
Tell them to
Tell them the what?
flee.
Sorry, you cut out there.
Flee,
Flee?
I think.
Can you hear me?
Flee. Okay. All right. So you yell a primordial command in the water for them to flee, which they get saves against.
It would be so funny if somehow these guys didn't speak Gremlin.
I don't know.
Wisdom save. All right. The
It's
first
19.
one would fail it as the water stops moving for him. Second one. Fail it. Third one. Fail it.
If all of them fail.
And the fourth
These-
one will fail. All right.
320s.
So you do your flee, and I assume you're going to keep swimming.
I'm gonna continue swimming the way out, basically.
All right. So for their turn, they kind of stop and turn around, fleeing in the other direction for a round. But Eldwin, you go. What do you want to
They
do?
use their dash when they do that.
I believe so. Let me see.
I think you. Well, the fastest
The target must.
Spend
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
turning.
I'll say they dashed. So they, at least the first two, fall back. I'll record their distance. 120.
God, how fast are these guys?
What was that?
Pretty
60
quick in
kilometers?
water.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's water and water. I'm
So yeah,
assuming pretty damn.
basically like two of them you see kind of separate from the others so far and flee back. Eldwin, what are you going to do? There's still two more kind of 60 feet from the group closing. Well, they're going to flee on their turn, but they haven't fled yet.
I'm going. I'm gonna first, since I'm the fastest, I'm gonna make sure that I stay
Oh,
behind everyone.
and if you want, why don't you guys give me your, like, how you're swimming, like who's in back, who's in front, assuming they are, like, on this side of you, if you guys want to rearrange yourselves.
Yeah,
Oh.
Vaughn needs to be put in the front then.
Oh, which is the front and which is the
Right,
diagram?
is it-
Yeah, so they're coming from behind you, so this would be away
How
from
much
them.
more distance did I get from these guys? Because I think I got to go first, so I might be ahead by 15 feet or something. Is that how
Yeah,
it
I
is?
mean we can just assume you're like swimming in front if you want to be in front of the group. We don't have to know the exact positioning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should I have rolled for a volley?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll for
Yeah, I
Volley.
forgot about that.
So yeah, what do you do in Eldwin?
From my bonus action, I'll activate my blade song, just in case.
Okay.
And then this is like one of those moments where the character is definitely smarter than me. How would my character know that a lightning spell would react in water?
It's magic, so it wouldn't, like, as far as I know, lightning bolt doesn't have a stipulation that it like electrifies the whole water. So it would
That would-
contain it to the blast.
Alright. Using my 30 feet in the 3D landscape that we definitely don't have, is there any possible way that I could line up multiple of them?
You could hit 2 of them with the blast. The 2 that
Alright.
haven't retreated yet.
Alright, then I'll cast a lightning bolt at 3rd level.
Alright, so you blast a lightning bolt at them. The first one, attempt to dodge. He will fail. The second one will also attempt to dodge as lightning comes arcing through the water. Although it might be more funny if, like, lightning bolt did just electrify the whole river. But we'll say the magic controls it. So 25 damage lightning to the 2 of them.
Yeah, that was my concern because I'm like, this would be nice, but I could just kill all of us.
Okay,
Alright. Anything else?
I'm gonna move just enough so that I'm like right behind everyone, and then I'll
Keep
just end my
swimming.
turn there. Yeah.
Alright.
I got 40-foot swim speed right now, so
LJ.
Do I know that they have been commanded to flee?
Yeah, well, I assume Kudo told everyone in their heads, right? Did you let the
Yeah.
party know what you did? Yeah. Alright, so yeah, you'd know.
So, seeing that I am the marshal and I have shit for range, I'm just going to go the other direction. So
Just
the way
keep
we-
swimming. Just keep
Yeah.
Sorry,
swimming.
was that shit for brains or range? It's
Range, I think he said.
very hard to tell, honestly.
I'm going
Alright.
to use 15 feet and then dash the other 15.
Alright, so you continue the swimming. The other water elemental is going to flee. Actually, they flee at 90, so he goes 180. I just realized their swim speed is 90. So they all flee to 180. And they're gone. But you do know, Kudo, they will probably be returning. Anvir,
Yeah.
you don't see them
I'll
anymore.
warn them.
Booking it. Just booking it.
Alright, so the group keeps swimming. Were you saying something, Kudo?
I'll warn them about that this is only one round.
Volley will say, I guess we gotta shoot at them some more. He says, I didn't bring a trident, but I do have a dagger. And swing that underwater
we-
easy enough.
Also,
think we need to
crossbows.
keep
Crossbows
moving.
don't have disadvantage on the water.
Get to dry land, they won't be able to be as strong over there if
Alright.
they pursue.
So new round, Kudo, I assume keeps swimming.
Dash. Yep.
Alright.
Dashing ahead.
So the other guy, the water elemental goes, you would see him swimming back up towards the group. Still isn't quite here yet. That's it for him, but you can all see him again now, this guy. Same thing with this next guy. At this point, they're about 60 feet away again, as you see the ripples of water coming towards you once more. Dosha is going to pull out his spear, get ready to fight, because he doesn't think he can make it to land in time. Volley has his... Does he have a dagger?
He has a crossbow.
Oh, he has a crossbow? Yeah, go ahead. He'll take a crossbow shot.
I don't know if they're in range because there's no. I don't know if crossbows have any long range underwater.
Oh, I guess they might not be. All right.
I know they don't give disadvantage. I know that's a good thing about crossbows.
Does he has a hand crossbow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was only 30 feet. I don't think he'd have long range underwater.
Yeah. I
Oh.
imagine he'd probably pull it out. Just in case.
Yeah, he's getting ready. Eldwin.
About how far back is the closest?
The bubbles are about 60 feet away as these things are closing in.
Hey. This is a bit risky, but alright. On one of the closer bubbles, I'm going to cast at 5th level Hold Monster.
All right. Which one? The number 3 or 4?
Did I damage either of them before?
These two you didn't because they swam away first.
Oh, right. I guess 3 then.
Okay. So 3 has to make a
Wisdom, I believe.
Okay. So, unfortunately, your spell would go off, but his watery form does not paralyze.
Forgot about that.
He is immune. Anything else?
No, that's. I will swim 30 feet, so I'm 90 feet away from them.
All right. So you continue. Well, do you want to remain in the back of the party? Because that would put you ahead of everyone.
Oh, would it? Yeah, then I will stay just behind everyone.
Okay. Because yeah, remember some of your people are really slow.
That's
LJ.
my own background. How fast can everyone go generally?
I think LJ is the slowest at like 10 feet or 5 feet speed underwater because he's at half of half.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
And everybody else is half, and then you're 40.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
so
you
we
could
got
easily leave everyone to die. You can outrun
So
the everyone else.
So we got 5, 15s, and 40.
Yeah.
Yes.
Although the elementals are still much quicker than you.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
All right. So LJ, what are you doing?
I'm booking my ass.
Eh,
Slow
eh,
as I am.
5
I
foot
am
speed.
booking.
Just very slowly swimming through the
So
water.
5 and then 10 on top of another 5 on top
Yeah.
of it.
I mean, I assume you're keeping the formation here. You're not like leaving people behind.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, he can try.
yeah.
I can try to outrun everyone, but that's not gonna happen.
So this guy swims back another 180, getting to 60 feet. Both of them do for their turns. Anvir.
I'm going to. So they're like all roughly within 60 feet, right?
Yeah, they're coming up on you.
I will try and banish 2 of them.
Oh, interesting.
Oh.
All
So
right.
I'm upcasting
There you
it to
go.
5th.
Which two?
There you go.
I'll go for. Have any of them been hurt? Did I see anyone attack it? Like actually hit?
Yeah, so well, oh yeah, you have a pretty good perception. Yeah, you can see 2 of them fizzling a little from the lightning bolt hit.
Which
So,
do?
the top 2.
I will go for the bottom 2 then.
Alright, so you cast Banish. Just a
Charisma 19.
save. That one would fail.
I don't. Oh god, they have to roll nat 20 to get it. Oh,
They would both fail, so the 2 of them become banished. Go ahead and start concentrating. New round.
Back on beer.
Kudo, as you guys are still kind of swimming, and they are quickly approaching.
Because that could just get rid of
Two
them.
more.
There's still two of them
Two more
coming.
left.
Yeah.
And how far are we from like dry land? You know.
Oh, like it's like a while. Like there's no way to get to dry land from here. Like before this fight would end.
Alright, so command is useless here.
It can buy you time to shoot at them, but yeah, they're gonna catch up to you. These things move like way faster.
Right.
They're not the toughest things.
True. Yeah.
We are fighting them in their element.
They're fast. I never said they weren't.
There's two more. Alright, I'm just reading some weird spells here. And they're close to each other, you would say?
Yeah, they're swimming like within 10 feet apart.
Alright, let's try this one. I'm gonna cast. Let me just double check it's not got a gotcha. I think I'm gonna cast Enemies Abound. I just want to make sure, like. I don't think they're immune to fear, and they don't need to understand me, although that's not really an issue. So I'll cast that. And, yeah.
Do you say you don't think they're immune to fear?
Yeah, are they? Then it fails.
So you cast that. And they have to make a int
Which one?
save. Which one are you affecting?
Does it matter? I don't know. Pick one for me. I don't know.
Alright, we'll use the top
Like-
one.
They're both pretty much the same health, those two, I guess.
So this is a wisdom save or intelligence save. Okay.
Insane.
Oh. Oh wait, did he make it?
Still fails.
Still failed.
Still
Alright.
failed.
So yeah, he is enemies abounded. Anything
Can't
else?
succeed that.
Well, they're not very
no,
smart.
I'm just keep swimming ahead. Hopefully that thing attacks its friend.
Alright, Dosha is going to move back here, pulling out his spear, getting ready to attack if need be. What's Voli doing?
You know what? Just because I kind of forgot he had it, he'll try and fairy fire the other.
Alright, well, it would hit both of them, because they're... Or, I guess, you're trying to hit the one that is not affected by madness? Or
Well,
enemies
fairy
abound?
fire doesn't deal damage. It just lights them up.
Alright, dex save. He would fail, so he becomes fairy fired as it's swimming towards you. And Voli's concentrating. Eldwin,
Could it not affect both?
do you want to
Or does it
affect
not really
both?
matter? You know
Because
what?
one of them has enemies abound on it.
Oh yeah. You don't
I mean,
want
yeah.
that one to die too soon.
You can put it on both if you want. Just let me know. I can like save
It
for the
actually
other
doesn't
guy.
matter.
I mean, it
Yeah,
can't
put it on
succeed
both.
on enemies abound.
Just put it on both. I don't mind.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll make it.
Oh
make some
no, he
fireworks attack
resisted.
each other.
Oh, that's
Uh,
fine. Works out fine in the end.
The enemies are abounding, but he is not glowing like a Christmas tree. Yeah. So Eldwin, what are you doing?
Alright. On the elemental not affected by enemies abound, I'm going to cast Psychic Glance.
All right. So you blast him with a psychic lance, which is a DC 16. Is that right?
I don't know why it's a 16, should be 18.
All right. So he can't make this save. So go ahead and roll damage because it's in save, right?
I already rolled it, 27.
Okay, so he would take 27 and become discombobulated.
Yep. And then I will continue the pace I was going.
Okay. All right. So that is it for him, LJ.
LJ is chugging along at his 10 feet a movement, 10 feet around pace.
Boldy would say, "LJ, you're too slow. Just get to the back with us." And
With
he is.
them, no thanks.
All right. So the water elemental is incapacitated, but he's still gonna swim up 90 because he can still move. Basically,
He's not-
Hmm?
Oh, that's the lanced one.
yeah, that's the last one. So yeah, he swims up, engaging basically the three of you at the rear of the group. The other one is going to swim up on his buddy. And how does enemies abound work again?
He attacks him.
It's a random attack, right? He attacks something
No,
at
he just-
random.
Well,
He attacks the
yeah, let me-
closest, I think.
I thought it was just a random target, but go ahead, link it again. Let me see. I don't see people.
Where the fuck is it? There it is.
Let's see. Automatically, okay. Whenever the effector chooses target, choose the target at random from it can see within range of the attack, spell, or other ability. Okay, so let's see.
It is kind of random, but it goes to probably. Oh, it is at random.
Yeah, it just says
That's random.
So I'll just do the back of the party. Because yeah.
Ooh.
What?
Here's the point of it, though. Would he have attacked when the other water elemental left? Because it says if any.
No,
any
they
provokes
weren't. They weren't adjacent to each other.
worth a shot.
Yeah, they were 10 feet apart. All right, D4. Let's see who he's going after. He's just like, where am I going? Oh, no, he's attacking his buddy.
Hey.
So he does some slam attacks. First one, 10. Oh, that's going to
He has
miss.
advantage, right?
Does he?
No.
Very
Fairy
fire.
Oh,
Oh,
Fairy
yeah,
Fire. That's true, but a 12 will also miss. Good call. I forgot about Fairy Fire. Second attack, yeah, 19 will hit, knocking his friend for 13 bludgeoning, as you just see a bunch of bubbles going everywhere as these things collide with each other. Anvir. So at the back of the group, you see the three of them engage to one, and then suddenly the other just swims up and starts beating the hell out of him. It's just water is like swooshing around everywhere.
I am hurt to all hell and concentrating on making sure two of them don't come back. I'm going to quickly healing word myself at just second level. I was going to say third, but just second.
All right. New round, Kudo.
And action,
So it looks like the elementals are fighting with each other now. The second one who is attacked is confused. It looks like he is fighting the first one, who you have enemies abounded.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
Run!
I'm going to cast Asha's Mind Whip. Does it look like we're gonna be able to get away? I don't want to keep spending resources.
He's incapacitated, so he can't take reactions.
Well, you probably will have to kill these things just because of how quickly they move, unless you can find a way to move really quickly, like the whole group, you know?
True.
'Cause you have
Eventually the
to-
spells will wear off.
You have to get through these caves, which would probably be another like 5 or so minutes of swimming.
They'll continue hounding us. Okay.
Yeah.
But I guess the theater of mine is confusing me. Are my allies adjacent to all of them or something right now?
Yeah, so like basically your allies are adjacent to both of them. Like the this one swam up first, and as he did, the other one swam up behind and like rammed into him, and now the two elementals are fighting. As your allies are adjacent to them, the guys in the back.
I ain't. I have been moving as fast as possible this entire time.
Yeah, it would just be the three back there.
I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers
Okay.
on the one that is Airy fired.
All right. So you hit him with a dissonant whispers.
Oh wait! He has no reactions. He has no reactions.
He doesn't.
Sorry,
huh?
I'm taking so long. I'm just gonna cast Chill Touch on him.
Oh,
All right. Hit him with some cold damage. 19 would strike.
aha. Now that it can only move 70 feet.
Yeah, 70 feet per turn. So it would take 16 necrotic as you wither its essence. Actually, it is wounded. Anything else?
Wrong spell. But
Oh
this is the
no,
one that
it's not.
stops healing.
This is.
Oh,
Chill
this-
Touch, not Frost. Yeah.
Right.
Not
This,
Oh, it's not cold, it's necrotic. Yeah, so he's not slowed. It's just necrotic damage. Anything? Okay, so yeah, he is withered.
Gotta love that spell. Neither chill or nor touch.
Dosha is gonna stab at the. Well, actually, he knows one of them is. Yeah, he'll stab at the one that he saw you hit with magic. So he does a spear attack. Does he not have a magical spear?
he should. Or
No,
He
he has
might-
magical dagger. He'll use the dagger because.
oh yeah, it was a dagger we gave him.
Alright, yeah, I'll use dagger. Rah, yeah, 23 will
We
stab
have a
the guy.
spear lying around. We should give that to him.
For 10 piercing, max damage. Second attack. Wait, why is he hitting? What is he, +6? Well, +1. Oh, because he has really high dex, that's why. Yeah, so second attack. 14 will just hit. Again, stabbing into the water. The magic disrupting the creature for 7. Putting it to very wounded. Voli. Assume attacking with his rapier would be a disadvantage.
He doesn't have a rapier.
What does he have?
He has a scimitar, which is
Yeah,
definitely
that would be a
disadvantage.
disadvantage too, yeah.
Rapiers, I think, might be normal. Most.
There's very
No.
specific weapons that don't have disadvantage. It's like dagger, trident, spear, and like a couple of others.
I know
like
crossbows
harpoon
don't, but
and crossbow,
I think
maybe.
I'm also melee with him, aren't I?
Yeah, so he
Yeah.
would either, I guess whatever he did would probably be a disadvantage if he doesn't have a dagger.
Unless he decides to take hit by moving, which would just be silly.
The one elemental can't take reactions.
Yeah.
Oh, in that case, he swims away a few feet and shoots it with a crossbow.
All right.
I guess he can only take one shot. Eh?
Yeah, because you have to reload.
Oh god, the man
No.
rolls great on ability checks, but attack rolls, god.
Yeah, he kind of sighs. He's like, as he starts reloading. Eldwin.
Oh, bonus action, he'll get Tosha to make a melee attack.
Dosha, stab him. I keep forgetting he can do that. All right, Dosha does another dagger attack. Oh, crits.
Ooh.
Hey,
14.
max damage.
He is barely alive, but he's still up. Go ahead, Eldwin. What are you doing?
You said this one's barely alive?
Yeah, the one that's being pummeled by the second one.
Okay. The one that isn't being pummeled then, I'm gonna try something.
Okay.
Gosh. It's even worse. This is so expensive. This is so dumb. On that one, just because I've been holding this for a while and I've never gotten a chance to use it, why not? I'm gonna try and cast Disintegrate on it.
I'm sorry, what?
The enemy's abounded one.
Die. Yeah.
All right, so you take aim, casting Disintegrate, which is a dex save.
Good lord, 77.
I'm gonna be so
Oh.
okay. I'll be so sad of me.
All right,
Got
he
360.
takes
That's a good roll.
77 and is badly wounded.
Yeah.
Not
They
even
both-
dead.
They
Damn.
both look very wounded now. Anything
Yeah.
else, Eldwin?
He was barely damaged, so. That's all I can do on my turn.
All right, LJ, you're still taking up the front.
Actually, I'm gonna use 5 feet. of my movement and just yeet a spear at them.
All right, you hurl a spear through the water.
It's gonna be a disadvantage.
Is this magical?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh,
Just a normal spear. I'm not throwing the
javelins. Javelins don't have disadvantage apparently.
Oh,
What?
Well, he's a disadvantage for his exhaustion levels.
Well, also the fact that I think he's. Wait, how far away is he throwing it from?
Over close to 60. I know that.
No, basically you're all kind of near them. I'm not too worried about distance for this. So go ahead. You can do an attack.
So would this be a disadvantage?
Well, yeah, you have 2 levels of exhaustion. So yes. Or wait,
That's not
never
attack
mind.
rolls.
not-
That's 3.
It would be normal then. Normal attack.
Okay.
Oh. All right. Go ahead and roll damage.
I'm attacking the one in the front.
Yeah.
So the one.
Oh, he would have had advantage then.
Oh.
Not that it matters, but
From what?
Yeah.
fairy fire.
I keep forgetting. Yeah. So he take half, which is 5, but that would disperse him. As the water just sort of fades into the rest of the water.
How the fuck did I do that? After it says, as I am going to, I believe I can do this. Where is that? As he takes out another spear, shots it at the other one.
Okay, so you quickly toss a second spear. I assume you have 2 spears. Or wait, is this a javelin?
No, this is a spear and that misses. I'm
Yeah,
not sure.
that is gonna miss. All right, so the water elemental. Give me. I'll just roll because he's randomly attacking. Let's see. All right, he's gonna swim over at Eldwin and do a multi-attack.
he'll have disadvantage on all these.
18, I believe, misses.
Yep.
And 13 will miss. All right, Anvir.
Tell the dead.
All right, hit him with some necrotic energy.
Where's my butt?
He better
There's my
save
butt.
one.
All right, so
That
he
should be a
would
19 save. I need to fix that.
he would fail, and that would disperse him as well.
Nice.
All right,
God,
so
those
I
are
assume
ethical.
you're gonna keep holding the banish to fully banish the other 2.
Oh god, yeah.
All right, so the group.
No, just summon them back.
Yeah, the group is going to continue through the cave.
Still, probably the slowest at this point with my 10 feet of movement.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
well, I
the strength
assume-
ability boost would be gone as well.
I assume everyone is. Oh yeah, you guys aren't strength boosted, but I assume everyone is waiting for LJ because of how slow he's going.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, they're going 30.
Yeah, we have
and I'm
this
going
music
10.
playing in our head.
Why don't we do a break? Because we're
Good call.
or it gets too late. Go ahead and do a restroom or anything you want, and be back in 10.
Cool,
yeah,
I will be
great.
back.
All right.
Anyone back yet?
Yep.
That fucking mass charm person was clutch as shit.
That mass suggestion turned in that turned a combat that would have lasted the entire session.
I think
Kinda
that's
disappointed.
telling the second one for me.
But think of the loot.
So yeah, yeah. So we obviously know who MVP is going to.
Oh fuck yeah.
I mean, I guess I kind of thought of that too, the loot though, but I don't know. It seemed like a cool way to try to get through that encounter.
No, that was awesome.
I think
I
that
feel like
what
I'm
the
gonna
funny thing is
wail on things, you know.
I think the funny thing is you were originally gonna cast that spell, then we went into combat. LJ had the first turn, whacked people, so you ignored it. Then it came back to you. And immediately LJ's turn, he whacked people.
Yeah, this is what happens when I go AFK for 1 damn minute.
The
It's
thing that
alright.
was the funniest is we were like, if you hit them, it will break. Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything like that. Anyway, I want to attack this guy.
I
Don't sweat.
didn't even know he cast Mass Suggestion because I didn't see it in chat.
It's all
I'm
good.
not giving you shit. I'm just saying it made me laugh so fucking hard.
So, anyway,
I'm not doing anything like that. Proceeds to do exactly that.
It's always, you always have to have the learning lesson. Like now LJ will know for sure, but you know, everybody does that. Like with Turn Undead, I remember the first time I saw a Turn Undead, I was like, what the hell? Like, and I just attacked the thing and I was like, oh shit.
I think what we need to just do from now on is immediately proclaim after we cast these spells. No.
Like
yeah,
LJ, no. Just after everything.
yes, at this point, yes, you should.
I mean,
I just need to cast Hold the person on LJ once someone casts these spells.
generally speaking, though, if you have a monster, an enemy that's like controlled, like, and they're not too much of a threat, go after the threats, right? So it doesn't
I-
even matter if you, yeah.
Yeah. Again, I am kind of half like me. The loot goblin really was just we had just stayed and killed fucking everybody,
Yes.
and also because like who knows?
Well,
what kind
you
of
would
shit
have had to
goes down
fight
out
the
there.
whole place, though.
Yeah, that's the thing.
You
bro.
could have failed.
I ain't
Like, you
down
could have
for
been
that.
taken prisoner.
Oh god, yeah. I wasn't risking that though.
Because
Like-
there were some really powerful people.
Here's the thing. I really wanted to stay, but it made 0 sense.
That one like while we were still in fighting mode, that one named, I forget her name, the named wizard, I was like, I'm very scared of what will happen when you go. So that's why I focused her.
I do not
yeah.
believe this is the last we've heard those 3 names.
Nope.
Oh no, they're gonna be chasing after Scarlet probably.
And we have learned before that apparently our ship has some weird non-detection properties, so hopefully that carries over to her.
And plus, it's camp right now, so at least one of them is gonna be staying there. But that's
Yeah. Do we just get the fuck out of Raven's Pass now? What do we do?
yeah, I think we have no reason to stay in Raven's house.
Let's keep going for now.
I mean,
Shit.
Voley does want us to help him out with his family issues
Oh, yeah,
if we can.
that's right.
True. I kind of do want to help the brother out, especially considering he
How much he
helped
done
us
for
out. That
Hey.
man, I like to imagine like, especially the way he was like describing him like jumping into the water. I just imagine those like romance novels colors where it's like the fisherman with the unbuttoned shirt. I just imagine that's Voley with like Scarlet
Oh.
on his back.
Totally
Yeah,
Fabio vibes.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. Fabio vibes.
honestly, at that point, when I first heard that from Luke, all I could think of was, LJ's gonna do a nosebleed.
The second I saw his athletics was +9, and that I didn't realize you had changed his strength to a 20, and I saw that, and I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, I thought I was still the strongest in the pod. I didn't realize fucking Volley beats me. Well,
Why is my
it.
man? My man uses like all these like thiefy skills and stuff like that. Nah, he just punched.
Well, as I believe a rogue barbarian once said, they can't see you if they're all dead.
The old Assassin's Creed.
There's light stealth and then there's aggressive
Yeah.
stealth.
It's advanced
What's the
stealth
difference?
tactics.
It's like
Well-
otherwise known as I was stealthing and then I messed up. Now,
Heavy
now
stealth.
everyone
Real heavy
spotted me
stealth.
and I have to kill them all.
Yeah, what is that video? See, you use light stealth, I use heavy stealth. What's the difference? You sneak, I intimidate. At some point, I think I'm just gonna make a character who is a rogue, who is charismatic, and just play
He's
the
just
role
like
of-
all stated into intimidation instead of stealth.
Yes.
You don't
see
see me.
You don't see frog.
Oh, there's a scene from like some, I forget which one, but I think it was like the animated Batman show, where
Oh, what the guy
guard just
before I died?
opens up the door,
Yes.
sees Batman in there. Batman just stares at him, and he just
Nope.
closes the door and walks away and doesn't say anything.
Anything in there? Nope.
No. Yeah, best scene I have ever seen of that.
If you want a charismatic rogue, I think Swashbuckler actually has some charisma stuff in it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, they get extra initiative and stuff.
Yeah,
Based on
I think I
charisma.
might go Swashbuck Rogue at some point.
Yeah, they get
Just have fun
initiative.
with
They
that.
have a taunt ability.
They're pretty good. I mean, they probably get the sneak attack advantage, the most consistently of all the rogues, I would say.
Yeah.
I would
Uh,
argue that it like in lose games at least, I would imagine that not proccing as frequently unless you're clever about where you're positioning.
Well, that's what
Yeah.
the whole game of rogue is about. Yeah.
If
Though you
you are
can make a
within
very
5 feet
good.
of a creature and no other creatures are within 5 feet of you, and
Yeah.
you don't have disadvantage on the attack roll, all of the rules for sync that still apply to you.
It works pretty good. I had a while ago. I was running a campaign and had a player who was using that. It's an easy way to do a melee rogue.
Oh, absolutely.
Because you also get the ability that if you attack someone, you can they don't get an opportunity attack against you.
Yeah, fancy footwork.
You
Yeah.
basically have mobile. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, light mobile. It
Yeah,
only
I'm
works on the
definitely-
one person though, which is why mobile's still better. But
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna do the intimidation stealth swashbuckler rogue at one point.
Cool. It's a good
I'm
class.
gonna, I'm
Throw
gonna-
bard in good measure.
Yeah, I'm gonna expertise that intimidation level 1, or whatever level rogues get expertise in.
One.
Is it 1?
Yeah, it's
One
why
and
they're
then-
such a. It's why they're such good multi classes.
Huh.
yeah, it's 1
I
and
thought it was
6, I
2.
think. Or is it 1 and 10? I forget.
I
I think it's like 1 and
Alright.
6.
Is everyone back?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So you would swim through the caves for a bit, getting back out to the Banshee lair where you initially came in. Moving across that area, I assume you're just going to head over to your ship.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Reunite the three sisters.
There is definitely joy as they all hug each other to say, Scarlet, I'm so glad you're okay. She says, just barely. Thank you, all of you, for saving me. I don't know if I would have survived there. They were not treating me well. She says, well, you're safe now. Come on board. She says, I'm glad to see the ship's still in working condition. And she kind of gets on and lays down. She says, though the research or the magical experiments they had me doing did yield some interesting knowledge. She says, I found out that indeed there is a spot on the surface that's not burning. Part of the cataclysm that ended early. A place where we might be able to settle some land. She says, but I don't know exactly how to get there. I need to get more information. The
It's the only way to find this location using that ritual in the crystal.
She says, well, the crystal, after much searching, gave me some ancient Yuan-Ti coordinates, but I don't know how to translate them. I think I'd need to do research in a grand library, probably in one of the large cities. I don't even know what book I'd be looking for. Either that or maybe get in touch with some ancient Yuan-Ti tribe or something, someone who might know what the coordinates meant.
Or I'll look over to Anvir, or perhaps we might be able to even just ask the gods.
I'm sorry, what?
She says,
I
will the
mean-
gods be able to give specifics?
Of the location, no, but if the library would yield such a book.
I know we haven't known each other long. It's fine. I do not have a big temple. I worship a very small deity.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
I don't think it matters. But whether it's I missed that flew over my head. If that was a joke.
It
The,
wasn't meant to be.
The size of the deity doesn't matter. It's how you worship.
Oh.
What's
Oh,
his
yes.
name says?
Sorry, I
Goalie
think I
says.
misunderstood. I assumed he was talking about using a library at my temple or something
I
like
think he
that.
meant using a spell.
I could have.
Yeah.
But I know for certain of one place where I could get the information, though I have no wish to go back there. It's the old noble house. They had a vast collection of ancient Yuan-Ti translations. But that would be very dangerous to try to... Actually, let me get some names.
To define intervention.
So she kind of looks to Davian and he says, yes, my family would have what you are looking for, those old Yuan-Ti books. He says, but we can't go back to the Foxheart Manor. That would be in the middle of the city. For sure, the Steel Shadow and the nobility would get a hold of you again. There's no way we could sneak in. She says, well, that's the only place I know for certain I could find the information on the coordinates I found. And she kind of looks to the group. She says, though I guess we don't even have to pursue that information. I mean, we don't have to go looking for a place on the surface, do we?
I mean, I don't know of any. Like, I can't think of any particular reason to, but also at the same time, it would be nice to make sure we know where it is in case there's any ill intention towards it.
Bully says, what? Are you kidding me? A chance to see the surface? Our birthright? Or your birthright?
Well-
I suppose mine too, as the Drow were, or the Dark Elves were driven underground by the damned High Elves. But still, I would love to see the supposed sky and the sun. I've heard stories.
Weird question, Lou, as a race question.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I remember correctly, there's this weird thing about High Elves where they actually remember their past lives. Would I know the sky exists?
Is that a thing? Do you have a racial ability that does that?
It's not a racial ability, but it's like part of their like. If you read through their lore, it's like, oh, they don't actually sleep; they go through a trance to remember their past lives.
Hmm.
It's yeah, that's why I wanted to ask about it weirdly, because it's not like a trait or anything, but it is like weirdly in their lore. So like we can throw that out and just say, well, in this world, that's just not the thing that happens. But I figured I'd ask.
I mean, you might have visions from past lives. I don't remember that from. Is that Elven or High Elven?
I will look into that further. It's something that's stuck in my head, but I'll look into that further.
Yeah, I don't remember that. But if I'm just misremembering. But for now, we'll say probably no one here has seen the surface. Most of you may not even have heard of it.
I've probably
Uh,
seen visions of stars through my god, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Remind me,
Yeah,
how long was the gonna be for the next cycle? Or, like,
Do you have? It'd probably be an Arcana check to know about the cycles.
I think the oldest one here is LJ, and he was still in his mother's womb at the time.
So the cycles are supposed to have 1,000 years underground and 1,000 years on the surface. From what you remember reading of history and Arcana.
Kudo will tap his chin and be like, I for one would like to see this surface and this sky and all these things you speak of. But I'll turn to who was telling me about this library? Was it Scarlet or the other person?
Scarlet mentioned it, and the other two agreed, as well as Davian. Ellen and Mary both said, "Yeah, that library was extensive, and I know the books you're talking about. We could probably find the information there."
Kudo will turn to them and say, you say it's dangerous to go in there, but I assume that this place is well guarded. But he'll gesture to himself, who looks like we still look like cultists, right?
Yeah, the seaming's still going.
Yeah, I'll be like, we do have a means to infiltrate if needed. I've been known to borrow a book or two.
He says, "Well, the Darrock Empire is a few weeks' travel from here. If we wanted to, I suppose we could try to enter it, but it's a dangerous place, especially if you aren't nobility. The lower class, especially, are not treated well, and slavery is legal. So, if you find yourself on the wrong end of a club, you could wake up in chains. Though I don't think your group will have any worries about that. And this is Voli talking, by the way.
Gotcha.
He says, though it's a haven of love compared to the city I'm from, the Dark Elf Empire. But still, entering that area would be risky, Scarlet says. Mirren agrees. She says, but it's could be quite the adventure if we pursue this and find our way to the surface. Voli would say, that's what I mean. I mean, there must be resources up there. It could all be rich. We start a new life up there.
I am at this rate with the cycles. I am going to die before the fire settles down.
We all would.
Especially me. I am nearing 500 years old. I missed the last one. Missed the last chance to see it. I too also would
I
like
swear
to
you'll
see this
keep
guy.
getting older and older every time you say your age.
I was out of character. LJ was birthed and still in his mother's womb when the new fight started for this cycle.
Well, I know that place for a fact. The Darrock Empire is one place we could translate the coordinates I received. She says the Steel Shadow know of them as well, but they don't know how to translate them just yet. I don't think they will be able to figure it out without me. I didn't exactly tell them everything about what I found.
Good.
Honestly, I just don't want the Steel Shadow to be the people that have first grabs at a once in a lifetime opportunity.
Well, the people of Candle, Helen says, I think it's only fair that our town be the first up there. I mean, they were all so kind, and they hid us from the Steel Shadow when we were in danger, or at least tried to.
Yeah, if we can go up there and figure out if it's safe or not, then maybe they could get a head start on life up there.
Says we could bring Candle and all its people all the way up. Bet it would be marvelous. Mirren sort of smiles at that. He says, a new home. Maybe we can finally put all the politics and darkness of the deep behind us and see what this surface is all about.
I wish I could share your optimism.
The one thing that will be nice is there, as far as I know, I don't think anyone else knows of this place, so we wouldn't have to contend with other cities or peoples. At least I hope not.
Well, it's been a long day. What time is it?
It's actually only about lunchtime right now. Because remember, you had
God, it's
you-
lunchtime?
you had done all this in the morning. Remember, like you woke up and then you immediately like broke into their thing. Yeah, it's about 12:30 p.m. It feels
And I
like a
see-
long day because you did a lot.
A nice morning escape attempt.
Yeah.
Should we redisguise, go talk to Kaiba, and be like, yeah, so, well, actually, maybe not do that. Maybe we just leave.
When does
Maybe.
the disguise go off? Oh,
I don't know, you
God.
cast it.
You casted it for 16 hours.
Yeah, so you're going to be seeming for a while.
According to the extended effects, it goes at 12 a.m.
Oh my God. Alright.
Well, if
Um,
Voli says we should definitely get out of here. I appreciate you all offering to help me with my sister, but honestly, that would be annoying. If she wants me bad, if she wants me gone so bad, then maybe I should just go.
oh. I don't know too much about this side story thing, but
First day here, he introduced us to his sister to try and get us allies to rescue Scarlet, and he wanted us to kill him.
Yeah,
We
his-
didn't immediately agree, and we were considered loose ends that she couldn't control, so she tried to capture us.
I do not like the idea of leaving. If she considers us loose ends, then unfortunately I must consider her a loose end. And I do not
Don't.
I don't like leaving this person to pursue us while we try to find a way to the surface.
Wooly says, well, I suppose we could try to take her out. Feel a little bad about it, but I'm sure that'll pass pretty quickly after knowing that she tried to have me killed.
I could
I
use
mean-
the earthquake spell on her estate.
You
Yeah.
bring the whole city down. What is it with you and Earthquake? Wooly says.
I have had this for so long.
He says, I suppose you could crush her estate. There's still no guarantee that she would even be killed. Voli says, well, if we really want to fight her, we would probably have to find a way to isolate her. She has some very powerful bodyguards, but she herself is not all that powerful. Just some magical ability.
I mean, we can definitely probably try and get us a little sibling one-on-one and see where it goes from there.
Says, well, I don't really want to kill my sister. I mean, I kind of do, but also at the same time, it's it feels weird to me, and I know mother and father would be very upset. Well, I think there would be.
Understand. But yeah, we don't have to do that. Just putting our options out there, but let us get out of here. I think that's the first thing.
Yeah, I assume that you were already piloting the ship.
Oh yeah, I'd be driving the.
Yeah,
Oh.
Eldwin. So
the whole time.
where is the ship heading to?
Where was the ship that we told? Where was the ship where we told? Oh, what's his name?
The vampire.
Yeah,
Caleb?
the vampire. Caleb, yeah.
I think you told. Well, he was going to gather his things.
And then meet us at the ship, but then we moved the ship.
Yeah, so he might just be waiting where he last knew it was.
Yeah, that's. I was like, we'll head there.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't that long ago. All right, so you're heading over there. There's definitely a sense of happiness in the air as Ellen, Mirren, and Scarlet and Davian are all just very happy to be reunited after so long. It's definitely been a while. Like even when you first saved them all separately, they never got a chance to all meet up at the same time. So this has been a long time coming. So Voli would kind of walk over to Kudo, and I guess the rest of you, because you're all in the ship, and he would say, just to make sure we're on the same page. I know there's a danger in leaving my sister alive. She will most likely send people after us. Now, I don't know if they will leave the city here, but we might be wanted back in the Drow Empire, as my family has a good amount of sway there. So I understand if you do want to take her out. It would probably mean less trouble in the future. But, yeah.
It's your decision, your sister. I would say that it is not an option for you to just give yourself up to her, though.
No.
And
Well,
as far as go ahead.
she says, at this point, I don't think she'd have me killed directly. There'd be too much suspicion. Most likely, she would probably have me sent away back to the Drow capital. That would be my guess. And it's still possible I could have an accident along the way, but I think it would be too direct and too linked now. Mother and father might accuse her.
Well, we have no intentions of going further down. Ultimately, we want to go up. So, screw them.
He nods. He says, and yeah, I think that might be the best route, is to just leave this damn city behind. Never turn back. There's nothing else we need here. Though, it is definitely going to fall to shit because of the constant fighting and power struggles between the three families, but it's not our problem. Alright, anyone else saying or doing anything during the ride? Not. Time is passing. So yeah, you would get back to the area where you left the ship, and sure enough, there is a vampire sitting there. It's like he was kind of meditating. He will open his eyes and look and say, "Ah, friends. I was worried I wouldn't see you again."
Yeah, sorry about that?
Oh,
Yeah.
no worries. I've only been here, maybe a day or two, but it was relaxing. It's been a while since I've had some time to myself. He says, that said, I am getting a little bit peckish. He says,
You're
I don't.
not gonna bring my bread, are you?
He says, I don't suppose any of you would allow me a sip.
Of water?
He just kind of
Yeah, I
laughs.
think we have some water in there.
He says, well, why don't we just, I assume we're heading back to the city?
Well,
He comes
that is up
aboard
for
with,
discussion.
a big old coffin.
I'm just gonna do this because no innocence, and this is coming from me, which is very weird. Fine, go ahead. Take a sip.
Says, oh. Are you
No
sure?
innocence.
Wells. Kudo, could I, I'll, who is that? Is that LJ?
Yeah.
LJ, you should not do that. I'll just say.
He says,
You normally do that?
I will not kill him, though the embrace might weaken him a bit. Yeah.
Ah,
It
you're
is your
cute,
life
it's
force.
fine.
It's
you
your
guys-
life force. Okay? But, I'll just shake my head.
can you guys like eat anything else except for human blood? Like, can you have animal blood?
He says, beast blood is... It's not very filling. Humanoids produce the most powerful, energy-charged blood for our kind. I believe it has to do with the curse of the original vampires. We were meant to be a bane upon our peoples. He
There's
says,
so many rumors about how vampires come about.
He says, there are many different stories, some of which contradict. It's hard to know what the true origin of my people are. But he says, my embrace might weaken you, and you already look quite weak, friend. Are you sure?
You're fine, you're cute anyway.
Says,
Rio
well,
is like
that's-
almost tempted to take one for the team, but at the same time, it's like, hell no.
He smiles and says, that's very kind of you. Alright, so you're going to let him feed on you?
Yeah. No,
Like-
not to kill me.
What-
I'm not a Syrian.
He says, oh, I will not kill you. I
Angry as
promise.
sacred flame his eyes.
Like, just let Leo flirt with the vampire. It's okay.
Yeah.
Alright, give me a... I guess... charisma check?
What? Just straight charisma?
Probably. See how he feels about you. Okay. So yeah, he would drink your blood, and you would get a level of exhaustion from it.
My God.
At
Uh,
this point, LJ is just whipping him as option.
LJ now has his
How many levels do you have now?
That'd be his
Agree.
third.
Mm-hmm.
I just had a thought. I picked up a bag that I was told contained religious components, but also a battle started like in the same second, so I never got to find out how much was in it.
What, from last game?
It was in that room with the trapdoor. You had said there was like a bag of components, and I was like, I snatched it, and before I could really figure out how many was in there, the battle started.
I thought I gave you those numbers.
Maybe you did. Let me check my inventory because I'll know
Yeah,
very
I'm
quickly.
pretty sure I put them all down in the chat.
Quick
So
question.
I don't want to double add them if you already added them.
I might have missed that. I will go back and see if I can find it.
Okay.
Quick question. Can I use a story point to reroll that charisma check?
A what?
Dude.
A story
Can I
point?
use a-
Yeah, sure. If you want to spend a
Oh
story
my
point on that.
Oh my gosh.
Rerolling the romance options.
Yep.
Alright. Yeah, so he seems to appreciate you letting him do this, and maybe likes you a little bit better because of it. But where is the ship heading exactly? Are we going back to Revan's Pass, or are we putting different coordinates in?
Hold on.
Caleb seems very much invigorated by the infusion of humanoid blood.
I think
Um,
for now we should
yeah.
probably stay near Evans Pass because I don't want to travel far with LJ and Scarlet so exhausted, and the ship is kind of not is able to conceal Scarlet's presence. Hopefully,
Ellen says maybe we should just head back to Candle. It'd be nice to see what's going on there and say hello to everyone. I mean, what do we need to do at Revan's Pass now that we've saved Scarlet?
Besides,
honestly, it's only a matter of do we want to make sure that Voli's sister doesn't come after us or not.
Wooly says, well, she will come after us, but she won't know where we are. So,
yeah.
unless unless word reaches her from a different place where we are, but that would probably take quite a while. I mean, she.
Well,
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, well, she is kind of working with the Steel Shadow, and I'm fair sure they know we own like a home in Candleholm, considering that's where they took Scarlet from.
They do, although I'm sure we could make it harder for their people to be in Candle if we ask the governor to do a favor for us. He does owe us.
I think Candle's as good a place as any, to be fair, but for at least the immediate future.
Well, unless you have more business in Revan's Pass. There is quite the Undercity where one can find many different magical trinkets, as well as fine cuisine. It's definitely it has much more options than your little Candle home. No offense.
No, take him.
Marin says, I would prefer Candle home any day.
Yeah, here's the thing: we're also not wanted everywhere we go and get.
That too, Dosha says. This place is claustrophobic.
So it sounds
I
like
agree, Dosha.
most people want to head back.
Let's do it.
And we could show Kudo
Ooh.
around. Wooly
We
says,
should
smiling.
just-
Is this the place with the beach, or no? Is it this different place?
This
I don't know.
is just their starting town. This is where they all come from.
I
Like,
wish there was a beach.
yeah,
There is a thought. I'm fair sure they do know about my temple, so I am kind of worried about them.
yeah, they might send people there to look for you. I doubt they'd attack your temple directly. Wouldn't be much to gain for my sister. I don't think she is vindictive towards the group. I think she just wants you silenced for practical reasons.
Honestly, she probably doesn't care about us too much now that she figures we've already told you the plan.
Well, she cares in that you know that she tried to have me killed, which definitely would not look good if it was whispered to the other noble houses or my mother and father.
Well, I think if we stay silent about that, then she won't come after us.
But I think, he says, I think you're right. You'd probably be more of an inconvenience to her because you couldn't prove any of the things she said, but she still wouldn't want you saying them.
We could take you to your parents.
He says we could. That's really far away, though, and that would also involve me having to speak with mother and father, which is its own complications.
I
Look-
am with you there.
Alright, so yeah, I mean, like mechanically speaking, there's more downtime stuff you can do in Revan's Pass, but it's more dangerous.
Yeah, I think that's our biggest problem. Is like, we could, but also, why?
Yeah, I think what we do is go back to the Kendall home because LJ has 3 levels of exhaustion and Scarlet has 2.
It might be good to check in anyway, Scarlet would say. I mean, you haven't been there for a while, I assume, if you've been looking for me.
Yeah.
Yes, that is true.
So, Eldwin, did you have anything to say? You've been kind of quiet.
No, sorry. I've been updating the notes.
Got it.
I was like, things like if everyone we have been here while, and it's like, and I do agree it'd be nice not to be hunted in a town for a little bit. So if everyone else feels the same way, well, I'll start piloting us towards Candle.
Aye, aye, Captain.
All right. So this trip's gonna take a while. Let's see.
Hell on the wild.
About how many levels of exhaustion while?
I don't think that long.
It's probably gonna be about a week and a half journey,
Oh,
We
because you're
I
looking
thought it
at
was shorter.
all the way over here, and each square
I
is
can
about a
finish.
day's travel.
Hey, I can finish scribing my Revivify scroll.
Yeah, and LJ and Sarah's exhaustion is going to go out the way.
All right, so I do need some navigators to help, basically help Elwyn find the paths, which would be survival checks.
Which is
I would also take knowledge nature.
which is
I'll-
I'm pretty
Yeah, up to
Sure.
2 of you can make this attempt. So make
But
sure you
sure.
choose wisely who's doing it before you
Kudo,
roll.
Nasira, and
I'm here.
Dosha.
No
How
background.
big of a
No
difference-
background people.
Oh,
How big of a difference does it make if I'm trained or not?
No, it doesn't make much of a difference because it would
I'll
be
do a
more.
survival.
It would be more Eldwin piloting and someone, basically people just helping him.
I'll do a survival. I have a +5.
I have a +0. No.
Oh no, that'd be a 9.
could I use a? So we've gotten a long rest at this point, right?
We haven't started the journey yet. This is like pre-rolling for the
Well,
journey. But you
I
wouldn't
will
be
use-
able to use any buffs unless they last like the whole trip. Because this kind of
so
represents the whole time you're going.
I couldn't use that.
Yeah, it's a reroll.
Well, you didn't really fail. 12 is fine. It just like you don't get as much of a
Critically succeed.
yeah,
or
it's just
whatever.
not as quick, but you would make it. So the journey is happening. I'm gonna make some rolls to see if you encounter any trouble.
Did we get at least one long rest or a short rest? Or yeah.
So
we-
definitely a short rest if you want to take
Okay.
one.
Alright, cool.
I will.
I will.
I'll take a short rest just because I need, just so I can use my arcane recovery. But funny enough, I did not get damaged in that battle.
I'm pretty sure that puts me at that.
All right. So the group travels halfway through the trip. 6 days pass. Spend the food and pay your people in your camp.
And how much was the camp thing?
It is. It's under the camp. It is 10 gold a day, so 60 gold.
Cool. Okay.
We remove 60 gold from our
No,
currency.
no, that's me.
Oh,
Yeah, the quartermaster's
everybody.
paying them. Yeah, no, you guys don't pay anything. And I guess you guys having is there a way you guys can eat, or do you have to use rations?
I
Yeah.
have.
If
I'm the
it's
cleric.
going to be, if we've had a day and I knew it was going to be multiple days, I would get prepared food and water.
Okay, so we'll say one day of rations you have to eat, then you use create food and water. So just spend one
And-
day of rations each. So yeah, the time is going kind of slow as the machine makes its way through the rocks and dirt. But being this deep underground, away from civilization, probably feels a little bit safer that you're not being hunted right now. Anyone having any interactions during these 6 days?
I am probably talking with the vampire.
Caleb?
Knowing,
Give me
About
another.
what? I have no idea.
Give me a persuasion check. Yeah, just say you're interacting with him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Seriously, what the hell? Can I not roll above 10?
Impossible. So yeah, I mean, Caleb is happy to have some company and speak with you, talking a little bit about his past, and he's been in Revan's Pass for so long, working under the what's his name, under Lord
Abra.
is it Abra? Yeah, under Lord Abra. It's weird to be away from the city, so he just kind of be talking about that with you and wondering what this
Yeah.
candle will be like and asking if they have fine food and dining.
Yeah. LJ and
Any
him
tasty
talking
people.
about the older age type thing.
You would actually be older than him. He's only about
Really?
250.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So time will continue passing.
Uh,
Yeah.
Like at some point, I've been debating about whether I want to do this. At some point, I will just talk to you and say, like, and I'll just tell everyone, like, after the, like I've been thinking about it a bit, and with like all the trouble with the steel shower and everything we've brewed up in Revan's Pass, I want to make sure that we have as much strength as we can get. I think there's something I can do with that ancient Banshee essence that we got.
Oh, I forgot
Okay.
about that.
And so if everyone's okay with it, I think I'm gonna try and use that to strengthen up some of my abilities.
Go ahead.
I am looking at this man like a
If
hawk.
if you need any help, let me know.
I appreciate it, Kudo. I think I should be okay.
Is it still in the bag? I think it is.
Caleb
I think it's
says,
in the bag.
an ancient banshee, you say? When did you destroy one of those?
Who asked that?
Caleb.
Who? Oh, him. Sorry,
The
I
vampire.
immediately forgot about it. Yeah, while we were rescuing our friend, they were guarding the secret entrance we used.
More like
Oh.
the secret entrance we used was cursed by them.
Says there's an old legend of some mines supposedly infested with banshees. Is that the one you killed?
Maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
We went for the first lead that led into that prison. We ain't gonna lie, we did zero research.
As well, old undead essence can be quite powerful. I don't suppose you'd want to exchange it with me. Maybe sell it to me?
I think Edwin was saying he might be able to do something with it.
There's 130 bottle of it.
He says, just out of curiosity, how would you use this essence, if you don't mind me asking?
Yes, out of curiosity, how would you, Edwin?
Yes.
Oh,
Right
Kudo,
now.
are you doing some telepathic speech here?
Yeah, I'll just message Eldwin, do not sell it. It is priceless. That's it.
Everything has a price.
Like, I'll just respond to him quickly. He's like, "Don't worry, I have no intention of selling it."
Okay.
So yeah, are you going to answer him? He asked what you're going to do with it. Or what are you
Yeah,
gonna
it's
do
like,
with it?
it's like I don't want to bore you with all the details. I could go for hours on this stuff, but there are some rituals I've been looking into, and that could help me use some better spells. And if I have this essence, I think I can explore those avenues of magic much faster.
Interesting.
Can I ask a question? Do I detect any twinges of lies in his comments about like him doing some research and figuring this out?
I don't know. Are you lying? I forget because I think we did have a discussion about what you want to do with it. Are you
Omni's
being
just a very cynical of Eldon
I mean-
sometimes.
is Eldwin being not telling him everything?
He's not telling the whole truth.
Yeah, you might detect that Eldwin knows more than he's letting on. But Caleb would say it's interesting. Never knew of undead essence to do anything to enhance magic, but well, perhaps there's more to learn. I'd be curious what you find out. I apologize if I'm making a scene. I've studied many different types of undead essence. In fact, my old lord had me catalog several from his collection. This is why I was curious.
No. Any magical inquiries you have, I'd be happy to field them.
Excellent. Maybe myself and the small turtle creature could help you in your research.
While Kavir and Eldrin are talking, I'm gonna take the ancient Banshee essence out of the bag and toss it over to Eldrin.
Okay, so you're taking it into your private inventory.
Yep.
Go ahead and minus it from the bag, and you can put it on your sheet.
Got it.
You said it was 130 Maho, right?
Yes.
So
I am-
Caleb still looks intrigued by that. Were you saying something, Kudo? I thought I heard you for a moment when you were being made fun of.
I was, yeah, I'm totally down to help with the Arcana check.
So, you can kind of tell. Well, actually, what's your insight, Eldwin?
My insight.
Oh, it's 10. Never mind.
Yeah.
Anvir, you can tell that Caleb definitely kind of strong-armed himself and Kudo into this research that Eldwin kind of said he wanted to do himself. You think it was intentional. Not that
Honestly,
he was like...
Omni was half tempted to strong arm himself in somehow.
Yeah, not that you think he was doing it out of malice or anything, but it was definitely like a strategic move to, get involved. Like he wanted
I
to
don't
do it.
detect malice, but he definitely wants to be part of this.
Yeah, he was being sneaky.
Yes, the divine caster once again to the arcane caster stuff.
Yes, the divine caster wants to deal with the research of undead creatures.
Oh yeah. Point,
Alright.
yeah. point
With
there.
someone who's been fishy about that for a while now.
Well, why don't we... Let's see, how many days passed? I'll just make sure. And during this trip, those of you who had downtime projects you could do in the ship could have been working on them. So I'm not sure.
How many days did you say passed?
6 days passed.
Okay, I have my scroll of Revivify now.
Hey.
Okay.
Yeah, and the ship, no.
Okay.
Yes.
Does the ship have an arcane? I guess you have inks, right? You have magical inks
Who, what, me?
for scribing your scroll.
I don't know. I had done all the purchasing and put all the money down to get everything beforehand.
Gotcha. All right. So you
So it
finished
was
that.
just the days of actually scribing it. Yeah.
All right. So yeah, anything you like, as long as you meet the requirements, you could have put time towards your projects in the ship. Like if you were teaching someone a language or anything.
I
But
remember I had deducted all the cost stuff and everything like that already.
I completely forget about that. Dosha's here, isn't he?
Dosha's what? Yeah, he's here. He's on the ship.
Yeah, Eldrid's gonna try to win some Dosha in knowing.
You mean speaking Knoll? Yeah, I mean you can. It would be 5 gold a day. But yeah, you can say Dosha was helping you. You have to buy your textbooks and everything. I don't know, whatever you spend the money on. But yeah, this might be a good place to end. Just in case the others want to have some interactions before we get to Candle. Hopefully everyone's here next week.
Yeah.
I'll make a note we did 6 days of downtime just so they can work on stuff as well.
Also, just a quick thing. I did go back through the chat logs, but I couldn't see anything about the religious components.
All right. I'll go. I can see if I can find it in my notes somewhere.
Yeah, I'm not I'm not too fussed about it. Also, I did confirm that weird trance thing with elves, but I find a lot of contradicting information about when it's meant to start.
Okay.
Some places say it starts when they hit 100, some places say it's when they're 400.
Yeah. So maybe you just haven't had any visions yet.
Yeah.
All right. Well, why don't we
So
do
badly.
MVP votes?
I chucked mine through already.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
got 3.
I didn't have to think long.
So I just
I think
need
we
one.
already know who it is.
Yeah. So Kudo, you get MVP. Well done.
Thanks, guys.
With every vote here.
Well, except for himself.
A cool moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really I was happy you guys didn't try to fight your way through all that. It would have been dangerous. Very
LJ
creative
would've.
solution.
LJ
Oh,
absolutely
yeah.
would have.
I wasn't sure
The
how
Loot
you
Goblin?
guys were gonna do that place, but
The loot goblin in me is sad that we didn't get to kill everyone and loot all their stuff, but
I don't
at
know
the
if you
same
could have
time,
been
that
able
was
to.
not realistic. Yeah.
you may have lost fighting all those wizards,
yeah.
especially the other group if they showed up during the fight.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that could have been a TPK moment.
Yeah, so this was definitely, I think, the better way of doing it. That was pretty epic that all the wizards failed their wisdom save.
Yeah,
Even-
how
Huh?
have other groups tackled it? Have other groups fought all the way through?
This is the first group to get here.
Oh wow.
I think this is the only game going in this setting right now.
That's awesome. I gotta say, I like the idea that some things it's not relative scaling. You can't okay, no matter where I tread, the encounters will always, be have an out. That's to fight through all the way through.
Yeah, I don't expect the group to fight through everything. But yeah, this was definitely one of the things. I mean, it was possible you would have won, but it would have been really hard.
It would have been a slog.
It would have been a
Yeah.
They have a lot of
LJ
a
probably
long-
would have died.
Yeah,
Yes.
probably. But
I was down to 90 at that point.
yeah, I try not to make too many super deadly encounters, but I definitely have them in the story.
That was-
And people
was-
still defeat them sometimes, so it's not impossible,
Yeah.
but it's just
Well,
dangerous.
While I will say, out of all of the campaigns we've done now, which is 100 sessions we've done now, it's 112. This is the first time where I'm yeah, we need to run.
Yeah, which is the funny thing, because you didn't do that with the, what was it, Iron Golem, when Barrier was still in the group?
Well, having a sense of danger, I just think makes any game better than if you just expect to be able to defeat everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's one thing if it's a... Or go ahead, sorry.
Having alternate not really win conditions, but alternate ways of doing it, except besides just knocking their HP to 0, it makes it more interesting, I think.
Yeah, and I definitely didn't plan exactly how you would do it otherwise, but I just kind of put the situation and saw how you guys handled it. Which is how I like to do it.
Pretty
Oh,
sure,
the way they reacted was awesome, I thought. Go ahead, sorry.
yeah, I'm pretty sure if you weren't in the group, you never joined, we would have to fight our way out of there. Unless someone else come along that's had,
Well, I mean,
So easily.
there was a
You-
couple of things that I had planned that you could have done. You could have used deception to try to get their trust and sneak her out. If you talk to the leader and came up with a reason why Scarlet would have to be moved or something. I mean, There was some other things I thought you might do, but yeah, I don't like to plan out like definite ways of approaching the problem. I just kind of like to let players approach it however their skills allow them.
That it was definitely easier with Kudo's suggestion that I did not realize the cast until it was
You can't go
way
AFK.
too late.
But
Yeah.
yeah, that was pretty cool. That became an option. I didn't think all the wizards would fail their wisdom save. That was
That was insane. Yeah, I was hoping for at least the
Was
one
it-
with the keys.
because they all had like
I,
+6, but yeah, they all failed it. Like if
I-
I mean if what's
Half
his
of them.
name if
Half of them weren't too strong.
yeah, I mean if Leo Jr. hadn't hit that one guy, you guys would have probably had an even cleaner escape.
I love
but-
the moment where Kudo was so concerned. He was like, "Oh yeah," you were like, "Oh yeah, you want to count the spell?" Nah, not this guy. Rolls a nat 20. Oh, silvery buffs.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's even the safer option, but yeah. So,
Well, I'm gonna take some notes, but yeah, good game, everyone.
Yeah, good guy.
You can hang out if you want, but
Catches.
yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna go to bed. It's late for me.
yeah.
Uh,
Good night, all.
Good night, everyone.
Michael. Well, ciao.